Da, da, da. All right.
Core
So
4.
the core four. So why don't you give us a quick recap of last time, Deska?
Yep. Uh, Overall, not much happened. We finished a short rest and talked to what was his name? Kalinor and Priestess Devalia. She gave Arnis some monk arm wraps that were special, and Fitz and Laz had a bit of a little thing where Fitz was trying to get more information about his sword, but Laz was uncooperative, I guess the way to put it. Um, and then after that, we exited the temple and, for the most part, tried to figure out our game plan for how things were going to go. Uh, we made a basic scouting party because it turns out it was caves that we had already previously been to, so we had a good grasp of where we were. And we were scouting ahead to make sure we didn't run into anyone. We see a group of gnolls and we move around them and we hide and let them go past and follow them. And we go past further where we had not explored before and find what looks to be like a mushroom forest. And we find giant tracks and gnoll footsteps in a different, like going around the forest instead of through it, as if respecting the presumed giant that lives in the forest. Uh, while we were trying to stealth, our group got discovered by what appeared to be a group of drow and driders. Uh, and then battle ensued. We, for the most part, have handled the battle except for one remaining drider who we are trying to take care of.
That is pretty much it. The one thing I'm going to add on, like a kind of retcon, is that Devalia, Priestess Devalia, would have told you that your friend Oririn had been taken by the spirits and was currently imprisoned, and that she was going to work on getting him freed. So that's why he disappeared. I wanted to give a reason for that rather than him just stepping into the background. So let's see. Looking at the notes, it is currently 54th of winter at 10:45 a.m. as the battle is about to resume. Seems like the Drider is attempting to flee at the moment, possibly to get reinforcements or just tell someone else about the group. Deska.
Okay.
It's your turn. What do you want to do?
Yes. Now I have to remember what was I planning to do about it running away. I guess the only thing I really can do is shoot it. So I will.
If you're looking to get a shot, you could ready a sneak attack. But that's assuming one of your allies can get to it.
I don't know if anyone can. How far is everyone? Let me check. He could. I mean, yeah, people could get there, but I'll do that. I'll bonus action hide here and then ready a sneak attack. Just
well,
to
ready
have
an
everything.
attack. But you, well, I guess you could hide and ready because you can hide as a bonus. So, go ahead and give me a stealth check. Or actually, I guess you could just hide and then shoot, right? Because that would give you advantage.
I could,
attack.
yeah.
And I will, because I crit.
Well, that was a sneak attack. That was stealth, not a.
Yeah, so you are very well hidden, and technically you could just fire at it if you don't want to wait for an ally, because you do have advantage with stealth.
I remember that it has high AC, so I will not sharpshooter.
Okay, you just take a regular shot. Yes, 25 would definitely strike.
Right.
It does not see you, so you are
Horrible roll.
7 points of damage as it is
2 1s.
struck. Anything else?
With my stealth broken, I moved about. Let me check real quick. I moved 15. I'll move 15 more to finish out my movement. I can't move there because he's there, so I'll move here. And that'll be it.
Okay. So, Arnis.
This is horrible.
Wow.
You see the Drider fleeing. Lazarus shot it once, but it's still on the run.
Yeah, last turtle surely did shoot it.
My sword is magical in that way.
Deska.
Oh, this is not-
Did I say Lazarus?
Yeah.
Sorry, Deska.
There's really nothing I can do. Damn, he's so far away.
Don't you have like a teleport?
I do. But that's only good for 60 feet.
That's a lot of feet.
Yeah.
15.
I think he's only 65 feet from you. Although that would
So
use your bonus action.
It has to be
Yeah.
into like dimmer darkness, so
Well, the edges
Yeah.
of the torches are at 20 feet, so the dim light starts.
So I could run to here. But then the stupid torch right there.
Do you have to start at a dark place or just end at a dark place? I forget.
It is, I believe it reads Shadow Area. Let me look here.
Because I thought you just needed to end your teleport at a dark place, but I could be
Yeah, when you're in a
misremembering.
dim light, when you are in dim light or darkness, as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see that is also in dim light or
I
darkness.
guess you have to
Alright,
start and
So you could
You could dash.
because you just remember the torches go 20 feet bright and 20 feet dim, so you just have to be 20 feet away from a torch to start your teleport, and same with ending it.
Here's a question for a free action, like for an interact with object. Could you put out the torch and then shadow step?
Yes, you could use an item interaction to snuff the torch. Or, yeah, you could just start 25 feet away from the torch as your teleport.
Well, and where I am now is pretty shadowy, right? I think it's dark. The only reason I can see is because of my goggles, right?
Yes.
So,
I think- this is the end of. Oh, I can't.
so I think I can teleport here.
Yeah, that
5,
would
10,
be, that would be
15,
fine.
20, yep.
Alright, so you poof with your bonus action into the shadows near the
And
creature.
I charge and I attack as the most wounded guy in the party. We'll see what happens.
Hoping it doesn't turn around and attack you.
Yeah. Chew on me, yeah.
Alright, go ahead and give me a short sword. 12. No, that is not enough as you kind of stumble and it parries the first attack.
Goodness.
No, it would parry the second as well.
But the good. Oh, and I already used my bonus action, so that's it.
Alright, so you come in flourishing your blade. Unfortunately, the creature deflects both of them. The drow are all dead. The Drider goes. She is actually gonna turn around at this point. Let's go.
Of
after
course.
you. She's not sure if she can make it out of here with you trying to get her.
And I was just thinking in my head, he could probably stun her if she tries to run away. But
I was thinking of that, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what she's worried about as well. Or I guess she wouldn't know that. She's going to attack
wish-
anyway. So she's going to go for a long sword attack. Does she have a shield? I don't think so. So just two-handed. 9 versus AC, misses with the first. As she makes a second attack. Yeah, I'll do a second longsword. 15 versus AC? No, that would miss as well. And
It does.
she's going to go for a bite for her last attack. As she swings a second time, she lunges forward, snapping at you.
Gross.
She's 0 for 2. She should run away.
The 10 will miss you as well.
Okay.
Man, well, everyone's getting bad rolls right now. She readies to attack again, but that would be it for her. Fitz.
I am going to, now that Arnis has caught up to him, I'm not going to move. I'm going to use my bonus action to steady aim. And I am just going to go for the shot.
Alright.
Oh, no!
No, 13 would be nowhere near enough, and the arrow would fly off into the cavern.
That's me.
Lazarus.
Let's see that boy go.
I am rushing.
Ha! Alright, you rush up, double moving. Unfortunately, not being as mobile as the others. Nathaniel is background. Did someone want to play Nathaniel, or should I just background him?
Oh, I'll play Nathaniel. Nathaniel jumps on top of the Drider.
I don't know his spell list. If I knew his spell list, maybe.
I have no idea. Yeah.
We can background him.
So background him going once, going twice. Alright.
Well, doesn't he just cast inspirations constantly? Can't we just have somebody say
He could just do vicious mockery every time and try to.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does he have his sheet in order? I think he uses Roll20, right? Let me see.
I believe
I think
he
he's
uses Beyond. Okay, so that does make it a little harder. Yeah, let's just background him because we don't know exactly what he can do.
No problem. Where's my...
Nathaniel does something on his turn. When you look back, you're not exactly sure what he did, but you remember it was advantageous.
He's tapping.
To the group.
I swear, how come it takes so long to just deal with one enemy?
Deska.
Yeah.
Yeah, something, sleepy, group, something.
Sleepy, like the restful, sure. Down on their luck. Anyway, Deska will. Well, she'll just take a page out of Fitz's book, but she will notch one of her well-crafted arrows that she got from the room. So steady aim.
Alright.
Well-crafted. I shouldn't risk it. There's no reason to. I'm gonna do a normal shot. Okay.
16. Any blesses or anything?
Aside from the arrow, then no. That's all I got.
So which arrow is this?
Nathaniel.
It was the quiver of 20 well-crafted arrows from the armory room. You still don't know what they do.
Let me check my notes. You guys never identified those? Jeez.
No. And I will not.
Alright.
That's what Nathaniel's doing right now.
So, 18 versus AC would unfortunately just miss.
Whoa. 18? Whoa. Alright.
Anything else?
No.
Someone needs a bless spell. I think that's one thing that your bard does. Arnis.
No, that's me. But
So what exactly can I do with an inspiration point?
You can use it to gain advantage on any roll. You just have to declare it before you make the roll. Same as with the regular inspired raw rolls.
So I can't do anything cool like spend 2 and jump on its back and rip its throat out? Damn.
Oh my god.
No. There's no like insta-kill story points.
Okay.
I want to spend all my inspirations.
Yeah, just insta-KO the last boss or whatever.
Well, with that disappointing news.
I am trying to think of other things to do with the story points, but for now they just give advantage.
I'll use 5 inspirations to tame a dragon.
I cash in all my points. Anyway.
I just gave you a great idea, but anyway, we're gonna attack here, so hopefully we get 20s.
Alright, so you flourish your swords. 26 strikes. Woo! The first hit.
This man's mad.
For 6 points, not the best. Second strike will as well land. 20 versus AC. Oh, that's a better one. For 10 points of damage. She turns towards you angrily as you cut her side a bit.
Unarmed strike.
25 would definitely hit.
Okay, we're gonna blow a key point. We're gonna try to stun her.
Now, are you wearing those new hand wraps?
I'm not, because I'm not attuned to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she takes 5, and I think she has to make a con save. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm bringing it up here. You remember how that goes?
I'm pretty sure it's Constitution.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
let me
just not
spell-
sure what the DC is.
Yeah.
Oh, she's fairly good at con saves. Let's see how this goes.
All right, stunning strike. Yeah, con save DC
Oh,
15.
She rolls a natural 1.
Oh,
She is stunned.
that's what.
Then
we like
now,
to
now
hear.
I'm just yelling at last. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
I'll try.
love
Try.
Oh man, that's great.
I don't have any
All right.
slots.
Anything else?
Well, that's it. I'm done.
All right. So the Drider was about to attack you, but you see her muscles stiffening up as a look of terror comes over her face. Fitz.
Does the stunned effect, is it all attacks or only melee attacks that have advantage against her right now?
It's
A
all,
stunned
I'm pretty
creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can't speak, only faltering. Or can speak, only faltering. The creature automatically fails dex and or strength saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Alright, so since I already have advantage, I'm going seeing that Arnest is doing his best to keep her restrained. It's going to fill me with determination, and I'm going to advance my full movement just to get closer in case she does try to start running away again.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to just pop a shot at it.
Alright, so
Yeah,
you
fuck that
rush
bitch
up
up.
and fire at her. Oh, 27 will hit. Oh, so you do.
14. Nice.
Did you Hunter's Mark her?
She's
Yeah.
been Hunter's Mark from last one, because originally what I thought was going to happen was, I think you took us out of combat, I thought she was running, and so we were all geared up to, like, track her down.
Oh, yeah,
Instead,
there's the
combat
mark.
continued.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
so she takes 14 as the arrow would strike her in the side, wounding her.
That's me.
So next is Lazarus.
Quick question. So she's a large creature, right?
Yes.
What does that mean? I have disadvantage to grappling and stuff like that?
I'm so glad you asked.
So I believe she has advantage. You don't have disadvantage, if I remember correctly. So
She'd lose out right now, though, right?
Yeah, but she automatically fails right now.
at this point, she is stunned, but there's no saving throw in the grapple. Grapple is a check.
Check. True. Actually, yeah, you're right.
So it would be she would have to do strength or dex. So she could still try to stop that, but I think she has advantage on her counter rolls, being larger than you.
I'm just thinking because stun only lasts one turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think we have enough damage to kill her before her turn.
Well, she
It's-
is wounded right now.
Yeah, because
Fuck it.
what?
I'm gonna attack.
All right, you go
Have
in for the
advantage.
attack.
And that's I do have what's it called?
Flank.
+2 from flank.
yes. So 20 versus AC would indeed strike as you slash her for 4
Ooh,
points. But a natural 1 turns to a 13, 15 would miss. So you strike her once for 7.
And I'll move here just to make it harder for her to get away.
All right, Deska.
Okay. That's because. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong thing. I'm trying to think what would be better, my damage or the spell.
WWDD.
What? You can't do that to me. Okay. She's wounded. Yes.
Indeed, she is.
You know, I'm gonna go with the team play. Deska's gonna cast hold on, I have to make sure it doesn't hit friendlies. It doesn't matter actually. She's gonna cast Fairy Fire on the thingy.
So
And it's a dex save, so
it does already have disadvantage, but or you have advantage already. But if you want, you
Right.
can fairy
It-
fire it.
it illuminates it and it will last after his stun is gone is what I was mainly concerned about.
All right.
Like, actually, before I do, one question: does it end at the end of Arnis's turn or the start of your turn?
The stun ends at the end of Arnis's turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unless
so
I
it ends
stun
at-
her again.
Okay, then I'll just stab her then. I thought it was gonna end before he got to attack. Okay, so then I will sharpshooter dagger at
Huh.
her.
All right. So you aim your dagger, throwing it.
19.
What's the range of the dagger again?
Dagger is 2060, but I do not suffer disadvantage at
'Cause
long
you're a sniper.
distance.
All right.
Yeah.
So you line up the shot. 19 versus AC would just hit. For 16 and 8 is 24. As the dagger manages to get through her armor and strike her in a vulnerable area, and she's looking badly wounded.
Alright.
Alright, Arnis, fuck her up.
All right,
Get her!
Arnis.
Trying to decide if I'm going to drop my swords or just punch the crap out of her, trying to keep her stunned, or what?
Just do as much
No.
damage as you can.
Yeah, I'm coming at her. So,
Lazarus yells, "Bring her down!" 25 will
Fuck her up.
strike with the first
Yeah,
sword.
you also
stab.
have advantage, so
Yeah.
if you could get a crit, that also.
Yeah, you could
Roll it
set it to
again.
roll twice. There, so 25. That will strike. Go ahead, give me a damage roll. 9 points.
Ooh.
All right, she's
Nice.
still up, but she's looking wounded. Second attack.
oh, I didn't give you 2 already? Sorry.
Oh well, the 19 I thought was you rolling for advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, roll again for advantage on that second one.
All right.
Yeah,
I just
because
did.
you get 2 rolls for each because you are at advantage right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 8 and what else? 20. All right.
Nice.
The 20 will strike, so go ahead and give me a damage roll. Another 8
Eight,
points of
okay.
damage.
Very
She's
consistent.
very wounded as several of her bones are cracked from the blows, but she's still up.
They scream, I need a long rest, and I'm going to burn my last key point with a flurry of blows.
Nathaniel's not here. Quick, talk about long rests.
Alright, whiff. He punch her armor with the first punch. Or wait, no, you
Good
get 2
advantage.
rolls.
He has
yeah.
advantage.
So go ahead.
Hit it.
I think
Oh.
there's a way.
Ah.
I think there's a way you can set it to just roll twice for every roll, which might make it a little
Okay.
easier. But go ahead, do a
Yeah.
second
Yeah.
attack.
Hold on, I have that actually.
I think I
Yeah, you just go to your settings and roll queries, always roll advantage.
always roll advantage. Okay.
Or just always roll twice. I forget what the setting is, but go ahead, swing a second attack.
Yeah.
Mm.
So no, the second one, first attack. Well, you're right. You get 2 rolls. Oof.
Yeah.
That's
God
rough.
dang.
All right, so you do a bunch of swinging and just punch her armor, but she is still up. Anything else?
Well, fuck. And that's it. I wait.
Alright, so she is no longer stunned. She does not like how this went. I think she's just gonna try to bring Arnis down because she knows she
Yeah.
can't get away. So she does a slashing attack with her long sword at Arnis, screaming at him. Ah! 16 versus AC.
Yes.
Alright, so you duck the first blow. She swings again. 10 versus AC.
Miss.
And then she once again lunges, trying to bite you. 17 versus AC.
That's my AC.
Alright, so no reactions. She hits you.
Yeah.
Alright, so she bites you for 2 piercing and 6 poison. That was not a very good roll.
I'll take it, though.
She yells, "Die!" but that's all she can do. Fitzgerald.
I'm going to steady aim once again and just attack with advantage.
16, no, so it would stick in her armor, but she takes no damage.
That's me.
Lazarus.
Okay, let's move back here for that sweet. I always forget flank, which is
Flank,
nice.
Yep.
Let's attack. 22.
Mm.
24 would strike, and you cut into her, bringing her down. Loth, forgive me. And then she
No.
dies.
Gasp.
The group is safe for now. What do you want to all do?
Nice. Let's go.
Check those drow for those poison arrows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Deska and I share as soon as it goes down, Lazarus and Arnis like kicking at it. We like share a look, and then she
I'm
goes
like-
to that one. I go to this one, and we start pillaging.
Yeah, she's like, I've read so much about these guys and their poison efficiency.
I could use some healing if anybody has any healing at all.
So, unfortunately, the drow are using crossbow bolts, not arrows. And you know the poison, I believe, is only good for, I think, 10 minutes after it's applied. I need to look it up, but it doesn't last very long. That's what I wanted to say.
Are there any? Can I do any kind of investigation to see if I can locate any vials? See how lucky I am to get any vials that they may have not applied yet.
Or any pouches.
As you are all doing this, you would see a creature, or it looks like a gnoll, coming out of the shadows behind you. From where
Again?
you just were.
This way.
Yeah. He looks like he's sneaking and kind of looks around at the dead drow and says, You must be the odd.
What insignia do I see on him?
He is wearing probably an insignia you haven't seen before. He
We only know
says-
2, 3.
Yeah, you know Shroom Shield and Bloodclaw. He says, the drow, they are looking for you. From what you had done last time, they had been summoned in to help kill you. We must not stay here. This is a cave they patrol frequently. He says,
And who might you be?
He says, I am Uken. I am a friend. I was told about your group by Garrow. Unfortunately,
Oh.
they killed him and the whole village.
Oh.
What?
That's
I
convenient.
mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen, let's be honest.
Deska's shocked.
But he did tell us, our town, about what had occurred, and some of us are sympathetic to your cause.
Or cause. Wait, hold on. What?
He says, we seek freedom from the cultists.
Oh, so we're sympathetic to your cause. Got it.
He says, I am an ally, is what I'm trying to say. We do not like we do not like being ruled by the cultists, at least not all of us, and their drow influencers.
What clan?
He says, I am Clan Sharprock.
Sharp Rock.
He says, I regret to admit that many of our people are friends with the drow and the cultists, but many of those lower within the clan are not. It is just the leadership that have made this alliance.
Where do these tunnels lead?
He says, if you continue on, they lead into another open cave that leads to a mushroom farm and more gnoll farmers.
We had heard of a possible tunnel or cave system that might lead us to the south where the main base is and the cultists are. Do you know of such a route?
He says, yes, there is a route you could take to get down there, but it is long and perilous. If you are not careful and quiet, the drow and other soldiers might discover you. If you need some place to rest, I can offer sanctuary.
Yes,
Go.
please.
Will you not meet the same fate as the other village? How often do they come and check up on you? The cultist, that is.
He says the other village was. They were too brash with their actions. They attacked a whole group of guards who went missing, and that led to suspicions and torture and the eventual death of that village. If we maintain stealth and quiet movement, it's less likely that that fate will befell our village. Of course, if my leaders found out I was speaking to you as this, I would be captured and executed.
So your leaders are cult members?
He says, no, our leaders are the Sharp Rock, what would he call them? The shaman and several of the higher warriors. I am a hunter, but the hunters and many of the farmers do not approve of this alliance, especially after what the cultists have done recently with all the attacks, and taking our people into their armies and leading to many of their deaths.
All right. Lead the way. Oh god.
So just to follow this real quick, the Shoprock are not cultists, but you're allied with cultists, and not all of the Shoprocks like the idea of being allied with cultists. And you're not a cultist, and you want to help us because we're against the cultists. But if you're caught helping those who are against the cultists, which would be the Shoprock, who have an alliance with the cultists, you'll be killed?
He says, yes, my clan leadership agreed to the alliance, but many of our people do not agree with it and would stand with you. We knew, he says, I myself was friends, where did I put him? I myself was friends with Garrow. We had spoke of an uprising, and even before your group showed up, we had planned possible ways to move against the cultists and maybe take our leadership, replace them, or kill them. But nothing came to fruition. Your group's arrival was a blow against the cultists, which started to galvanize our people into action. He says, I had heard stories of you, but it's good to finally meet you.
I just look at Laz. This is why Fitz is in charge, because I just say we kill them all.
He would look a little bit worried when you say that. Give me a persuasion check.
Is that Arnis making a persuasion check? Hey!
He looks a little nervous. He says, there are good gnolls among us. Please, we don't all need to be killed.
Well, that's why I'm not in charge. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
He just sort of nervously nods. But as I said, I can offer you a sanctuary for now if you need to rest. I know of a place where they will not find you.
All right, let's go.
So instead of moving forward, you're going to follow him back in the direction he came from?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Just, as this whole interaction went by, can I just do an insight check just to satisfy my own curiosity?
Sure.
Just want to see when he talks about the cultists and how, or his friendship with Garo, how sincere that seems.
He seems fairly sincere. You get the feeling that there's some fear behind his words. You're not sure exactly what to make of it. You would guess it's just because of the position he's in, where talking to you could get him killed, like what happened to the other village.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, and then I guess we'll follow him. Ignore these rolls. I'm just checking something out. Real quick. I think I fucked something up.
That was a nice roll, too.
That's a nice roll for a test roll. God damn it.
You used it. Oh, you're not gonna get your nat 20.
It's gone. Bye-bye.
You fucked up.
Yes.
As we travel, first, can you give me the gnoll's name again and maybe the spelling?
Yeah, his name is Uken. Uken.
Kraken. Okay, cool, Godful. As we travel to wherever he's leading us, I want to ask about the footprints that we saw in the fungal forest, the giant footprints.
He says, yes, the shroom giants.
This sounds epic.
They have always been here, though they don't seem... they haven't been overly aggressive except to those who have wandered into their land. But there are caves filled with mushroom forests down here. That area to the south is a large mushroom forest in this area and is connected to several other mushroom forests deeper within. And the shroom giants hunt those areas, mostly for ankegs and large insects that they eat. But they are not above eating gnolls and other things that wander in. Luckily, they don't wander outside the shroom forests as far as we have been able to tell.
Okay.
So he's
So as
leading
far as
you.
he's aware, there's no like they don't seem interested in the conflict. They don't seem recruitable. They're just doing their thing, keeping their distance, and the gnolls are keeping theirs, and the cultists are keeping theirs.
He says the cultists, yes, the cultists don't seem to have any interest in speaking with them, but I don't think any of them speak their language either.
Okay.
Won't they just make like grunting noises and pound on their chest? That's what giants tend to do.
I do not know. They do seem intelligent, so I assume they have some sort of language.
Yeah, Arnis, I think that's a little presumptuous.
Alright, so he leads you into an area kind of south of the town here and moves some rocks aside. And he says, I have often used this as a sanctuary of my own. So far, it has not been found. Just do not light any fires and keep your voices down, and you will most likely go unseen.
What does this? Is this like a little hole in the wall?
Yeah, so
Literal?
it's a pretty small cave opening. It's like 3 to 4 feet, and there's like a rock that he rolled out of the way, but it opens into a kind of small cave area inside that looks like it would be pretty safe.
Just because it's in my nature. Like as we, I guess assume as we like file in and we settle down, how easy would it be for them to, if they tried to block the entrance and like block us in here?
It would be pretty easy because it's a small opening to begin with. Like there would probably be no way out of here if you got stuck in here without fighting your way out. So as you are you staying here, or are you gonna think better of it?
I think we'll stay here because so far, based on what I saw, he seems sincere. Yeah, we'll definitely stay here. So once we get inside, does he pull some rocks back over it so it's completely enclosed, or does he leave it open, or what happens then?
Yeah, so he says, well, I was going to head back to my village to finish with my hunt that I was doing. Well, I should probably actually find something first, but do you need anything else before I depart?
Oh, the village. That's your village on the other side of that wall we saw.
And he nods. He says, yes.
And you still don't like your leaders?
I think that they want what's best, but I think, as most of us think, they are wrong in choosing Inagu and his allies. There's power in Inagu, but the viciousness and aggressiveness that they've shown, I think, will put us all in danger.
Is there like an Inagu shaman or something in the village right now?
The cultists don't usually stay in the villages except for a couple of guards, at least as far as we know. So if they are there, we don't know of them. there has been increases in patrols since your group attacked, but as time has passed, those have died down a little. I think the group as a whole, the cultists, believe that you had moved on. He says, "Oh, that reminds me. Shit, I should have hid those drow bodies. I should go do that. You all stay here and rest." And he's going to take off unless anyone says anything.
Once he leaves the cave, I would just silently go to the entrance, and I would just watch to see which direction he goes until he's out of line of sight.
He heads off to the east, back towards the caves.
Okay. And then from where we are, like, what's the distance between us? Because I know, like, that's right. The gate is like right there with the torchlights and the guards.
Yeah.
Like, what's the distance from us to them?
About 150-ish feet. But you are all in pitch black right now. The torches don't reach this far, and you doubt their dark vision reaches this far.
Okay. All right. So
Losers.
I would, yeah, I guess we, inside the cave itself, were there any rations, any water, anything left in there, or is it just an empty cave?
So, if you look around in here, you find a couple of carvings on the wall. Looks like where someone was scratching artwork of, looks like gnolls and maybe worms. It's hard to tell exactly what they are. Uken is not the best artist if this is him, but there's also a symbol that history might tell you more about.
I do not have
Excellent.
history, so I do not care.
Okay.
I have no idea. Yep.
Alright, so yeah, maybe Nathaniel.
Lazarus has history, right? He doesn't have religion, but he has history. Am I
I do.
that?
Alright.
If you're interested, I'm not going to tell your character what to do.
Alright,
What's with the crits?
so if you pointed out to Lazarus, he might take a look and say, so you know that this is a symbol of a long-lost empire that is rumored to exist during the 9th cycle, a huge Gnoll empire that was prevalent on the surface that spanned a large part of the continent. The Gnolls had carved out quite a bit of land for themselves, but it's been gone for centuries and centuries.
Okay.
So I guess Lazarus, do you say anything, or do you just keep it to yourself?
He just
That's what. Actually,
It's
that's
not
what I'm thinking.
harmonious.
Whether I want to say something or just keep it to myself.
Uh,
I'll say something. Yeah, I'll
Alright.
mention it.
So you mentioned that to the group.
Yeah. I'll be.
I'm just
I'll
testing.
be nice.
I'm just testing double rolls. Ignore this.
So
Nope.
one of, I guess probably Nathaniel says, the legendary Gnoll Empire. I am familiar with this. It's
A blah,
is
blah,
a
blah, blah, blah.
symbol of pride to many of the tribes, but some even doubt that it ever actually existed. So anyway, does the group want to do anything else, or you just want to pass time as you attempt to rest?
If we're going for the big rest, I
Yes.
would like to attempt to, for the early part at least, I will try to attempt to make poison.
And might I suggest Arnis starts doing his thing with his gloves?
Oh yeah, he can too. Yeah.
Now, the first thing I'm going to do is rest.
All right.
I
I'm
mean,
going to
tuning is part of rest. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to meditate, and then I will attune.
All right, so you don't actually know what the gloves do. You can attune to them, but just punching with them doesn't really reveal anything.
I thought he actually got
She told
a
us.
description. Yeah, she told him.
Did she
what
tell
they do.
you? What-
Yeah.
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 We
yeah,
identify
D6
them, we just haven't attuned with them. So
Yeah,
they're like
D6.
the radiant damage.
Yeah, D6 radiant damage, right?
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
double check.
I'm sure
that,
they have a
yeah.
better name than that, but we're just like, these are the gloves of more damage, because we're a bunch of meatheads.
The Raps of Wrath.
Raps of Wrath.
And I'm
See,
sure even if then Nathaniel wouldn't mind. Well, actually, no, it's Arnis. So I don't. Never mind. He probably would mind.
So,
Yeah, that's good.
did I give them a name? Let me see. Gloves of the Sacred Pugilist.
Rage of the Sacred Huge List.
Pugilist. Like,
Okay.
puncher. I think.
The Pugilist.
Yeah.
Pugilist. I don't even know how it was said.
Gloves of the Irish, lads. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there's I think also. Okay, no. So yeah, you attune to them, and they would give you an extra. What was it? D6 damage to your fists. An extra 1d6 radiant damage. Alright, so that takes an hour. So you would have enough time to rest here. An hour would pass. Nothing would happen just yet.
Yeah, honestly, if you would allow me, what I would be probably doing is, as we're all resting, I would probably kind of sit at the entrance and just keep an eye on everything as we just kind of rested there, just watching the comings and goings.
Yeah, so the rock, he did push it. Well, I guess, would you let him push the rock back to hide the area?
I would allow it, but immediately after he left, when I was keeping an eye on him, I would have figured out how to push it out the way safely.
Yeah, so
tumbling down.
it is heavy, but you could probably. I don't know if you could, but with someone with a decent strength could probably move it easily. You could probably move it, but it would take some, effort.
As long as it looks
I
like
got
it's
you.
movable, then
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I wouldn't.
I
mess with it
got
too
you.
much.
No,
So-
I got you.
Nah.
So
Someone's
while they
got
both
you.
argue, I'll just, instead of being out, if it's closed, then I guess I would just be closest to it, just keeping an ear out while Arndis meditates and these two argue about something.
No, we're not actually arguing. That's not happening.
So
When are you not arguing? It's you two.
Yeah, no, I got you.
So time is passing. You're all sort of sitting there, waiting for the hours to pass so your wounds can heal.
Yeah. If possible, I would like to try to make poison in that time.
So I don't think did we figure out what the poisons were that you could make?
You just said you needed to make a. What's it called? I can't. The word is eluding my head. Price amount. The amount it would cost.
Yeah, a bunch of the poisons listed require very specific components.
Yeah. I have one that I mainly wanted to try to do, but again, it was what you just said. You needed to pin down a price on how much it would cost to make it.
All right, let me look something up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so before I do that, though, you're working on your poisons. Everyone's sort of doing their own thing. After a couple of hours, I'll say it's about maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon at this point, you would see light outside the hole somewhere, and you would hear the sound of movement as if maybe a patrol was passing by. Do you want to do anything?
Not
No.
Yeah, so just let them pass.
Mm-hmm.
All right, another couple of hours passes now, 5-ish. Kind of meta because, again, there's no sunstones here. But you would hear footsteps coming back up to the hole, and the rock is being pushed aside.
I would put my hand on my, on my folded up short bow, but I wouldn't draw it yet, assuming that this is probably Ukin coming back.
What's the required perception to hear that?
Oh, it would be easy to hear. You wouldn't even need it.
Okay, I take out my sword and shield.
Yeah, I'm ready to attack.
Yeah, I draw
Not
my
gonna
short
act.
swords.
All right. So from inside, you ready, and indeed, it is Ukin who shows up a moment later as he pushes the rock aside and says, "Hello again, friends." And he brings in some spider meat, and he says, "I brought you something just in case you needed food."
Are these from the Driders?
He says, "No, the Driders I hid. These are from spiders I hunted through the caves. Giant spiders."
I wonder if you can eat drider meat.
He says, hopefully the bodies will be eaten by the giants as I hid them in the mushroom forest.
Interesting.
But we shall see. In any case, I'm guessing they will not be able to figure out it was you or I that was involved. Is there anything your group needed while you were hiding here?
I think just water, fresh water would be nice, just so that we can have some extra since we'll still have a journey to undertake after this.
He
But aside
nods.
from that-
Says, "There are several wells in my village. I can fetch some water." I wanted to ask you, though, do you think you could help us in any way overthrow our leaders?
Absolutely, I'm in. Let's do it.
I would hold up a hand at Arnis, who jumps up with the vigor of someone willing to murder. And I would say, how would this end differently than what happened to the other village that got wiped out? Because I'm just seeing this replay again.
Well, we would not attack a large group of cultists that came into the village. I'm not sure why that choice was made by Garrow, but if we were just able to secretly take out the leadership, we could be an ally to you, as many of our people do wish to throw off the reins of these cultists.
When do we start?
I would say the reason why we're here is because we are attempting to cut the head of the snake, because we have other allies outside these caves who you may know of I always fuck up the Knoll clans.
Shroom
the
shield,
Shroom Shield and the Blood Claw.
claw. Yep.
Yeah, and I would say we have allies who are right now fighting on the outside to give us this chance to get to the leadership so that we can start from the top and move our way down.
Murder them all.
He says, I have not heard of any attacks. What is this fighting?
It's fighting that they're doing. I should say it's the distraction that they're pulling at the front that we've had set in motion to give us a chance to more secretly come in here and try to deal with the cultist leaders. And so we left the army behind. I'm not sure what they're doing at this point, but it has been a few days, and I'm just curious as to what would be better for your clan. Is for us to stay here and kill the local leaders now, so that way you can remain passive so you don't get wiped out, or for us just to move on and cut the head off the snake. Because don't get me wrong, we are here to help you, but if we help you overthrow your leaders, so that way you can basically not, deal with the cultists, because you don't want them to know that you betrayed them, or else you will get wiped out. Why stop and do that when we can just move on to our original objective?
He says, well, when you say the head of the snake, the cultists are quite numerous. The original cultists were several clans that formed together to increase Shinagu's power. I don't even know if there is just a leader besides the priests of Inagu who claim to sprout his words, which wouldn't surprise me because Inagu is quite violent. But also, there is suspicion that the Drow and Loth may somehow be involved in all this as well.
Have I heard Loth before?
No, actually, this is the first time that you've heard about her, but you've mostly been talking to the spy and the outsiders.
Then I would question. I would say Loth, questioningly.
He says, yes, Loth, the Spider Queen, the goddess of the Drow. She is a demon as well. I don't know if she's allied with Inagu, but it would not surprise me. And there is speculation, or there is talk that the Drow and the Gnolls might be in or the cultists might be in some kind of alliance, which is why they showed up after these problems started occurring.
So, just to help me see the full situation, because we haven't really done a lot of investigative work while we were here last time. But so from what our original, preconception was that there was a main group of cultist leaders that were the ones keeping things organized, and that if we were able to take them out, it would make it harder for the cultists to resist the clans who are trying to break free from their influence, and it would make it harder for them as a whole to resist us and the other armies of the local cities that are around here that are also fighting the clan. Are you saying that, from what I understand, what you're telling me is that every clan has their own leaders, and some leaders are allied to the cultists or cultists themselves, and so instead of there being a central leadership, it's essentially us going around and killing all the leaders of individual clans that are cultist affiliated, and that's how we can save the Gnolls as a whole? So I'm trying to wrap my head around what we're actually doing here then.
He says there is a high group of priests that, as I said, claims to preach Inagu's will. If you took them out, I think it would cause anarchy within this alliance. Most likely there would be cultists fighting to gain power again, possibly with the assistance of the Drow, who are here now. They weren't here before, but they've sent Drow forces to help put you down and put down any resistance that forms, such as the town that was lost. But if you were able to kill this council of shamans, I think that would accomplish what you want. It would just mean a lot more death for our people, as struggling and infighting would pit probably the clans here into a civil war, which I suppose would be a victory for all of you, but would mean lots of death for us. He says, I understand why you would want this outcome. I would just prefer to keep my people safe, which I think could be done if we were to uproot some of the leaderships in the specific clans that are allied with Inagu and Loth.
Besides the Sharp Rocks, what other clans in the area would also be open to us helping them?
My God, Fitz, are you running for mayor?
I'm like,
It's
We
important
just have to kill a
information.
bunch of cultists. That's all we
Yeah.
need to do.
Yeah.
I think Laz and I are on board here. This guy wants us to help whack some, cultists in his village that are controlling all of his people. So we do that. We accomplish that part of our mission, and we gain some allies. That's a double win, right?
Duska pinches the bridge of her nose. Right, but we still need information. He's trying to gain information right now. Well, our job is going to be the same no matter what, but he's trying to figure out who exactly we're going for here.
I'm just trying to figure out
My
how many
blade
steps we
thirsts
need
for
to
blood.
take. I'm aware. Yes, thank you, Lazarus. We appreciate you for sharing. I would say I'm just trying to think how many steps we need to take before we would go and deal with the priests, this council of shamans. The council of shamans and the priests are the same thing, right? We're just using two different
Yes.
vernaculars for them.
So the
Okay.
leadership is this council is probably a bad translation for him, but this group of priests.
Is that okay? Cool. So then I would say my only concern, Lazarus and Arnis, which I know you're very keen to go murder gnolls, which if I was Ukin, I would be a little bit more wary about inviting these people into my home. But whatever.
We want to murder gnolls that he tells us to murder.
The question is, if every gnoll comes up to us and say, "Hey, kill these gnolls for us," how long are we be killing gnolls down here before we deal with the cultists?
He says, "Well, there are four clans that are allied with the cultists right now. The Sharprock, the Long Spear, the Wildfire, and the Deep Fang." He says those are the main allies of the Gnoll cultists.
Sharprock, Defang, where were the other two?
They were Sharprock, Deep Fang, Wildfire, and Long Spear.
Wildfire.
He says yes, a bit of a heretical group. They use magic and flames.
Oh.
I look at Laz.
They are mostly within the main settlement, not much in the outskirts farming.
Lazarus looks at Deska very surprised.
You don't. It can't be. You don't think?
No way. No, it's not him.
It's a coincidence.
Maybe believers of him, but not him. That's impossible.
True. That's possible.
You guys still trying to link it to the guy you threw down the hall?
No.
No.
Actually, I should ask about that, but Quaylog is what we were talking about.
Yeah, maybe.
That guy in the hole, God, I haven't thought about him in a minute, but he needs to pay. I need to
Starts his
kill
own
him.
clan. He's just biding his time.
Maybe he was the one that created Wildfire because he fought against the Wildfire
that
spirit.
That would make sense. It's him.
God. All right, we know our mission.
As you both
I need to be the one to
excited,
kill him.
I just give you both a really weird look, and then I move over, and I would say, how will you get us close to the leadership in that village?
Well, I could probably get you past the front gate. I don't know. I don't really know what can be done after that. You could we could just try to attack them. If you were able to kill them quickly, most likely the villagers would join us. I could try to tell our people of you and get them to help us.
How many?
Was it possible? Arnis is dying over there. Is it possible for you to either get a group together of either people or gnolls who feel the same way as you do and have them leave for a hunting party so we know what's left over is just enemies, or vice versa, is to get a hunting party of cult sympathizers? That would make it easier for us to come in and do what we have to do. Because either way, if we attack, we can't. We understand from last village we helped is that some gnolls will follow orders, not necessarily because they want to, but because of the loyalty they have until the leadership is replaced. And so, if you want us to keep them safe to see this transition happen, then they need to be either out of the way or.
So why don't Desker and I sneak in and assassinate them? And then we throw up a signal.
How many leaders is it? Because if that's the case, Nate could turn me invisible and I can go in there and do what I actually do.
Yeah, but
and then die.
The same cultists that we dealt with before, they took a while to die. Like, I think they downed 2 of us in the middle of the fight, and that's when we had them outnumbered. So I don't think it's that easy.
Well, can't Deska just poison their food or burn their house down or...
Wait, hold on. Burn their house down?
Give them a venereal disease? I mean, something that,
What does that one mean, Arnis?
Well...
I turn to Ukin, and I'm just going to say, make whatever preparations you need to make. We're going to rest here for the day. And then on the morrow, we're going to attack. And so what I need is we need to know who your leadership are, where they are, and we'll deal with them.
So he would say, if you wish to try the stealthy approach, there are 3 individuals you would have to kill. If you could kill them quickly, that might end the fighting without the whole clan attacking. Do you have someone who is charismatic, good at speaking?
Yes, hi.
When he's not bloodthirsty, it's that one.
He says, if you so you could
Currently present. We do have another one that's
he says if
better, but arguably worse because he talks too much.
So if you killed our leadership and were convincing, you could probably get most of the lesser, or not lesser, but how do you call it? Like most of the hunters and soldiers to follow you after that. I suppose there's a chance you could convince our leadership, because you do have
Army of Lazarus.
You do have quite a name for yourselves within the tribes down here with all the killing you've done. But that would be more risky.
Including of a village.
Yeah.
Look, at this point, I think I'm with Arnis. Get us in the door and we can just kill them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do, Fitz.
So do you want
Yeah,
me
we
to
murder.
do you want me to try to just get a bunch of the sympathetic ones out and just have you fight the rest in an open attack, or do you want to just try to sneak in and kill 3 of them?
Sneak won't work.
If I
Sneaking
can't-
in
yeah.
is the riskier of the two, because we have that one.
Yeah.
And look at Lazarus, who has
But I-
just
but I can
standing
take
there,
care of that.
everything's kinkling. Well, you
Yeah, I'll
can't,
just-
you know.
I'll just start moving around a little bit and everything's clinking. My arm.
Yeah,
So
like he literally nods, and you just hear just clack, 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 and I'm like, yep.
But I can help him
Yeah.
with a +10. Well,
Yeah.
You've never done
Well,
it before, but
only
you could.
can only
Yeah.
help at a distance. You can't really help.
Yeah, once we're
close
in there,
by.
we're in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I would say, I would nod at Ukin and say, those of you who truly don't wish to align with the cultists, gather them up, form the hunting parties, and get them out of our way. And then just know that those that are left behind, we will do everything we can to kill the leadership as quickly as possible, and we will do our best to get to them before being noticed. But essentially, I don't want the burden of having to figure out which gnolls are on our side and which ones will stab us in the back as soon as we let them live.
Give me a
So-
persuasion check.
I'm going to burn my inspiration with this.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Persuasion.
yeah, so
Oh my god.
11.
Can I help him?
Yeah, sure. What are you
Yeah.
saying?
I'll say that, if we do try to help, and we get stabbed in the back, then we would be put in a position where we couldn't trust anybody anymore, and that would mean a lot of death that could be avoidable.
He nods. He says, well, go ahead, give me a roll.
Oh my god, never mind.
He says, I understand your position. It's riskier to try to keep more alive. I just ask that you spare as many as you can. Just to let you know a little bit about what you'll be facing. The town leadership consists of the shaman, who is pretty much the one in charge, and he has a zealot with him, who is a warrior of Inogu. So he is going to be almost impossible to convince. And there is also a shadow weaver among their ranks, who is a priest of Inogu.
No.
So they will be the most difficult to overcome.
That's good.
Okay,
Thanks
we'll kill them
back to the group of highly trained warrior gnolls that we ran into previously, and the ones that got away. Would she think it's the same people?
It's unlikely it's the exact same people, but it could be
But same skill
gnolls
set.
with similar skill sets
Yeah.
or training, like a paladin gnoll, a shadow priest gnoll, and the shaman might just be a shaman.
Got it.
It didn't sound like there was a stalker who was the one who was sneak attacking.
Didn't we kill him, or did he get away?
No, he got away.
He got
Damn.
away. I think you killed the zealot.
The paladin.
Yeah, the Shadow Weaver
Mm-hmm.
and the Stalker escaped. But he says, "I appreciate all you've done. Thank you, and I just ask that you do your best to spare as many of the sharp stones as you can."
Just keep them out of our way. Do your best.
Just
For
keep him
now-
out the way.
We'll rest and
All right, so
Yeah.
he is gonna take off. He moves the stone back into position and goes back to the town to get ready for what you asked him to do. Time's gonna continue passing. Do you want to do any more RP, or should I just pass time?
Oh, RP. I can't think of anything.
Want to talk to each other about anything? All right, so time.
Are we
pa-
sneaking in? Are we sneaking you in, lads?
I don't know. Whatever you
Where-
guys.
He said he could get us in, so
So you don't necessarily have to sneak Lazarus in. If you could kill the leadership quickly and then maybe just bring Lazarus through the gates to make the speech, that could work.
there's no way we're killing
Or
him.
you could just do the frontal assault, which would be the... I don't want to say tougher, it would be a different type of fight, because they'd have more allies than if you tried to assassinate them.
the only thing I don't like is I don't like the idea of going in there without Lazarus because he makes a lot of
Yeah,
noise
I was
with
about
his-
to
us being
say.
discovered and then we're split up because he
So-
is the one that keeps us up.
I
Yeah.
think our best play is the play where we get Laz in there with us, and then we
Do
kill
what we do
them.
best,
Yeah.
learn to-
Yeah.
like because trying to kill them before we get Laz inside is like that already cripples our power by like a fraction. It's very I don't like that idea.
60%. Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you allow non-lethal? Like, is that a thing? That
Yeah,
we're
you
allowed-
just... When you do the killing blow, you just have to say that you're doing non-lethal instead of lethal. It just has to be a melee attack. I think that's the stipulation
Yeah.
for non-lethal.
Can't be ranged.
Yeah. So why don't I help Lazarus sneak? I'll spend some time with him during this rest, educating him.
Alright, so one thing that might affect the decision is that the rest is going to pass and the group is going to level up.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting for tomorrow because I'm basically like, we're gonna rest today because I want us to fucking level up out of character. And then tomorrow we can have all our resources and a new level. To
I
do all
was
this shit.
actually expecting you guys to rest after finishing the temple, but then you're like, no, we're going. I was like, all right. Like, moving
Well, I
on
think
out.
it was
Gonna-
like in the morning still, so we're like, it feels weird.
Yeah,
to rest,
no,
but I guess
it
we're gonna
made
keep going.
it did make some sense, but yeah, that was
Can
enough
you
for a
can you give
milestone.
us access to the?
Yeah, actually, I was
Some
actually
books and
just
stuff?
thinking that. Let me
It also
give you the
means
compendium.
oh, that means something. Yeah, because I changed it.
Evasion and stillness of mind.
You got evasion now, dude. You're
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Are we
Yeah.
allowed to? Can we take a 10-minute and go ahead and start working on that, or do you want us to do anything before?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. We should take a break, but
And I should talk to you about how to proceed with this level up. I'm just going forward as I am, or are we changing anything?
I thought we were just going forward as you were, unless there's something you want to change.
Well, with the introduction to the sword, I thought you were introducing what we talked about.
I don't remember what we talked about. We have to talk again.
Okay, then I'll just level up.
You've
That's
had the
good.
sword for like 2 days. Chill out, Lazarus. That's fine.
I mean, I could go look over. Was it like
Here, let me type you.
was it a change in your subclass or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can. Yeah, it was story-wise. If you want to change your subclass, this would be a good reason. So yeah, sure. If you want to change to that, that's fine.
Lou, I also did went and changed my feat, like I said, on next level from what I had before, and I'll say after the rest, you guys, if you look at Deska, her eyes seem to shine a little less, like they can't focus as well as they used to. That basically means that no, it just means you see her eyes aren't as focused as they used to be.
So what did you change?
I changed my sharpshooter. I don't have it anymore.
Oh, right. We were talking about changing what was the reasoning for changing that feat?
Because it didn't apply with daggers like I thought it did, and I was like, it would make more sense if my character had
Oh, well, I mean, story-wise, sharpshooter didn't really change you that much. Yeah, it was more a misunderstanding, so we don't have to have a reason in-game, like, why that happened.
that's just flavor. It doesn't really actually mean anything.
Yeah.
How can I change my subclass?
That I'm not sure of. You might have to remake. Which, if you do need to remake the character, it probably wouldn't take that long since you know what you want to change.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Let me give you a new character sheet.
Okay.
Update my HP.
Okay. Yay!
So it's a little bit more
I
work.
finally have more than 40 hit points.
So this is Lazarus. So you should see at the top of the journal a new sheet that you can edit.
Yes.
All right. So the compendium should be shared. Go ahead and work on that, level up, and I'll give you guys some time to do that. My wife actually just got back, so let me go say hi to her. I'll be right back.
No problem.
All
I have to change it on here now. I almost forgot.
Do you have, just out of curiosity, do you have detect poison and disease, Deska?
Do I have it?
Yes.
I could after this long rest.
Well, because I'm thinking of, because I'm doing my level up right now, and I get another spell, and I'm looking at most of the spells. I'm trying to think of what would make the most sense, and I'm thinking, since we've been teaming up doing it a lot, that it would make sense for my character to develop that skill. But if you already had it, I didn't want to double dip.
I don't already. I prepare my spell, so I could have it if I needed it. But so far, I have not actually used it. So.
Yeah, because it's also a ritual as a ranger that I can do. So I'm wondering. Because I also have detect magic as an option, but I feel like between you and Nathaniel, I don't need it.
Yeah,
we'll see.
My spell casting is actually very limited, so.
You know what? Fuck it. Speak with animals. Let's do it.
Yeah, boy. Guess what I can do? A backflip. And take less damage.
Jesus Christ, my fucking sheet is getting so long.
Fun fact, my character stats were not built to do the class that I'm doing right now. I had a whole different character in mind when I made Deska. She was gonna be assassin champion, and then I felt like the story was going a different way, so she changed.
Well,
Now
my Gloomstalker is online now.
Oh yeah, I was like, do I do the Gloomstalker rogue? And then I didn't. I'm glad I didn't though. God, it keeps resetting my HP.
I feel like this is gonna be annoying for Raven to deal with. Because it's like you're adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision, while in dark
Yeah.
you're invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you.
That's
I'm like,
that's exactly why I was gonna do it, but I was like, no. I didn't do it, but I should have. It's so strong in the setting where.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that I changed my feet, I don't have to. I can just make poison now. Oh god, it feels so good. I changed to poisoner so that it just made more sense. Ugh, but now I have to actually worry about cover. Uh, all right, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm all good. I only got one thing, and I changed my feet, so. And while now Deska's still not immune to poison, she gets one step closer.
Oh, I'm a jackalope. All right. Well, I'll just try my spell. All right, I'm doing it. I'm getting detect poison. Well, I just realized that for my primal awareness as a ranger at level
Mhm.
3, I already get speak with animals. So choosing it as a spell doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. So it just means I can cast speak with animals without using a spell slot once per long rest. So then let's look for detect poison and shit. Detect poison disease. Boop. Okay, cool. Beautiful.
Deska will walk up to Fitz, and let's see what I have here. Actually, I have to let him know when he gets back that I spent an hour making poison.
I'm gonna use the potty. BRB.
Actually, Deska will walk up to Arnis and hand him one greater healing potion.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So
What
talking about a
is-
sword?
Yeah, like what's going on over there?
Here, have a flute. Who wants a flute? If not, I'm leaving it in the cave.
Deska will take the flute.
I'm sorry, your level up just gave you a flute.
No, I've had it for forever, and I'm like, why the hell? It's part of my, I think, urchin, maybe. I don't know. You've got both my spears now. Don't forget, Deska.
Yeah, did you catch that I gave you a potion just now? Or were
Yeah, I
you
got
gone?
that.
All right,
I got it.
cool.
I got 4 daggers too. Anybody want 2 daggers?
I will definitely take those daggers.
Oh, yours, man.
All right, now I go up to 9 daggers. Where's my dagger king? Okay. I think
Alright.
this is the
Hi,
strongest
Bird.
I'll
Hey,
ever
Hi,
be.
Bird. Welcome back.
Wait, did my sneak go up this level? Let me check.
It goes up at 5, right? Level 5 is when the sneak
Ooh.
is improved.
Yep, I got sneak improvement. I didn't even know.
3d6 now? Huh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, sucker.
Oh, Lou, since I changed my thing, I did spend 1 hour and used 50 gold worth of components to create poison.
Which one?
Let me show you, because with the feet, I can actually just make poison now, which was part of the reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. If that's the
Cool,
feed
I will-
poison you're making.
Yep, I will take that out of my, because I don't have the time until we get back to an actual place to do actual stuff. Oh god, I can't do basic math.
Oh, and before Braziris leaves or whatever it is he did, we take back our +1 mace.
I mean, do we need it though? Like,
So
I am proficient with the
Braziris is in the background right now. He would probably want to keep the mace because he would feel like he helped with the temple.
That was so funny. We take back the man.
And he says no, and we murder him.
Oh, we could. Let
We
him
could.
know.
I can punch him in the. We can punch him in the face so he can stand there stunned again. I'm fine with that.
Oh man, that caught me off guard.
Did he really help in the temple? I thought he ran in and got the crap beat out of him. Then he attacked Nathaniel. Isn't that pretty much how that all went down?
Dread ambush.
I mean, he did take attacks, so he was part
Yeah,
of the
we'll
fight.
give him that. All right, we'll give him it.
Man, Fitz, you're so optimal. I'm jealous.
I know this is my first time going this too, so I'm excited to
I
see how
was
it
so
plays.
close, dude, but I was like, no, I didn't do it. It's super fun though.
Okay, I need to.
All right, so what was the call on that? Is the group actually going to try to go frontal assault after some of the allies are taken out, or are you going to try to sneak in and kill the three of them?
Well, I think that if he could get us in without raising the alarm, we could try to get as close as we can. But once it comes down to it, then it's just us getting.
So
leadership.
he probably. He could probably get the gate open, but it's unlikely he can get you in without raising alarm.
Okay, so he can get the gate open for us, so we don't have to
As
struggle.
long as the gate's open,
at the
then that's
gate.
all I care about.
Yeah,
then that's fine.
So he could get the people. If you're doing the frontal assault, he could get the people out and get the gate open.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
deal. We shake on it. No takebacks.
And some of the people still there could be convertible. He's only getting the people out that he knows for sure.
Better, yeah.
So what's that got to leave?
So he it's going to leave the 3 for sure. And he's guessing it will leave between maybe 5 to 10 extras who will probably be hostile until you kill the 3.
Are there any gnolls willing to fight with us?
Sharpshooter.
So like a all-out civil war kind of in the clan?
No, but like not a civil war, but like gnolls that want to fight, but not civil war that could like isolate
Alright,
their
well,
friendly. You know what I mean? Like make sure that the average citizen who's under the sway of the cultists, maybe they can help keep them out of the fight.
so if you wanted them to be part of the fight, it would make it easier, but more gnolls would probably die. He would say. So
It's up
yes,
to him.
but he would more be like, it's up to you guys. Whatever plan you think is better. I mean, like he would much rather bring his people out. Like he doesn't want his people to have to fight each other because then a bunch of gnolls are gonna die.
Okay,
I mean,
bring 'em
I'm
out.
okay with that. We can
Yeah.
go with the original plan. Just they get out the way, leave the gate open. We go in, murder, hobo.
all right.
Murder, hobo.
So murder hobo.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
It's
But we're
warranted.
murdering
Let's
the
not act
right
like it's
people,
not.
right? That's the only
We're
difference. between-
using our murder hobo for good.
Yeah, exactly, right.
The first time.
They shouldn't have been hobos. That's all I'm saying.
We're the
Oh my
wait,
God.
we're the
Oh, yeah,
hobos.
you guys are more the hobos.
It's not. Hey, who's gonna tell them? Because they're all dead.
All right, my new character is
Here
ready.
it
Can you please make it show up? Because I also changed how he looks
Oh snap! Bro.
and his name.
Oh, God.
Yeah, let me make you a token.
We're rolling deep now. What?
I am no
man.
longer Nat Lasser's
I'm gonna start playing
Nightbreaker.
Linkin Park for your guy.
I am Lasser's Nightbringer.
Oh my
Doesn't
god!
really matter.
All along has been
Oh,
leading.
look at
to-
this! Look at this picture.
Oh
man,
my
you,
god.
You really did embrace the emo. All right,
This
hang on.
thing
I'll
went
share your
all
picture with
in.
everyone.
Oh Jesus, Lazarus. I like how this started off as like a very like, oh, what would it be like if like Weston died or something, and then I went evil,
Yep.
and then literally none of that happens, but you're still evil somehow, and it's like, all right,
Hey, the sword. The sword.
Here's a sword. He's just looking
Hey,
for an excuse.
there's nothing wrong with the sword, Lazarus. Remember, blah blah blah.
Honestly, the
So I
sword
am-
is just a regular sword. Lazarus just went nuts and is talking to himself.
He just, my precious
You're like, wait, there's
I
no
am-
magic on this sword. Quiet.
dude.
I am
Imagine.
now Oath of Vengeance Paladin, by the way.
Ooh,
I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen.
That was good, but I love it. I love it. Yeah, we're dark. We're not good people in this group anymore.
I
My
listened to what
fighting
you just.
style,
Look,
my fighting style
group
is still
just,
defense, just for the AC.
The
To help
group
out with tanking.
is just flirting with darkness. They're not really evil.
Don't say the group. Don't say all of
I don't know,
us.
man.
That's
We
him.
still haven't
This
talked
is-
about those
The
bodies.
serial killer?
No, see that's the
s-
funny thing about
suspected
it. You still don't know
serial
the full
killer.
story, but you want it. You want it to be a serial killer thing.
My character just likes the dark. All right, it's different from embracing the darkness. She's not what's well. No, that's a lie. But
So the
You
good thing is
drink
I
poison.
still have aura protection.
oh, nice.
Hang on, I'm making you a token.
That's good.
Uh,
Oh, I don't
Let's
have
start note.
Arnestein power.
my girlfriend's playing Dark Souls 2 for the first time, and so she's like, "Look at the sword I got." I'm like, "Wow!" And I'm listening to you jackasses, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good sword, honey."
Oh my goodness.
Oh, just Dark Souls. Sorry, she corrected me. It's the original Dark Souls. So my bad.
Listen, if we just all want to go full heal, I'm here for it. But like
Full heal. What do you mean?
full heal,
Heal
We
is
just-
that's fine.
heal
we
is
become the
bad guy.
worshippers. We become the worshippers of Inogu.
we become the You know what? Screw it. Let's go with Plan A. Kill the council.
Become the
Replace
council. Yes. Kill council, become council.
First
The
order of
army of-
business: the Giants choose a side. If not, they're dead. Like no.
Oh,
You
please
don't get to
choose
be in
the
our
opposite
playground
side.
and be neutral.
What are you, Voldemort? Like, Giants, join me.
Yo,
Exactly.
this is pretty. Oh wait, why am I? Ugh.
Why are you? We don't know. We ask that every time. We're like
Every
fucking Lazarus.
time, dude.
But we
No,
respect
it
you.
Fucking whispers my rolls. Let's see if that fixed it.
Every
That's
day
pretty
when I have to prepare my spells, I have a mental crisis, man. Thank God I didn't play a wizard. I only have like 4 choices. Probably why it's so hard for me.
Do you have dark vision, Laz?
Yes.
What's the range of that?
Just normal. So probably 60.
feet? Alright. Alright.
After making changes, my dark vision now goes up to 90. Because I went the.
Well, I was just making his new token.
Oh
Alright,
hell yeah!
so Lazarus, I think your new token is all done.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'll
This
add-
sucks, man.
Are you ready for me to delete your other character?
Yeah. Say goodbye to Lazarus Nightbreaker.
What are you gonna tell Weston?
Well, he's still there.
Oh
He's
my
just
god!
Doing his new.
What if this goes full Anakin and then Weston sees him like, "You're not the friend I used to have." He's like, "I'm better," and then he kills him, and then it's
I probably
Brave
should have
it.
just put it to the. Wait, what? Are you talking about story plot or something here? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Apparently, I'm gonna kill Weston.
It's got crazy.
you were the chosen one.
Or if he's
Ah.
gonna kill you.
Ooh,
Lazarus,
she's been leveling up in the background.
I have the high. I have the high ground.
Level 20 Weston.
So Fitz, you said you had to improve your vision by 30.
Yes.
All right, and that's still nocturnal, so it's 90. Nocturnal vision. Let's see. Does anyone else have any token changes they need me to make?
Yeah, I got a new plus
No.
15 bow, so I gotta change that.
It doesn't have anything to do with your token.
That has everything to do with my token. Change it, please.
Plus 15.
What would I even change on your token?
My
Give her a
stats.
bow.
I don't know everything.
Just draw one in and put
Draw a
MS
bow
Paint.
in. That's all I did.
All right. Well, Fitzgerald, you have 90 feet of dark vision now. Your
That's the mental.
token is upgraded. All right. So is everyone good with leveling up? We ready to go?
Yes.
Oh, I also have Hunter's Mark. That's interesting.
Wow.
What?
That's kind of epic.
Yeah,
I think is that a paladin ability?
that's Vengeance. I don't
That's
know what
crazy.
gives me Hunter's Mark, but I have it.
It makes sense, but that's cool.
Arnis, any changes to you?
No, I am still awesome.
All right.
Arnis was perfect from the beginning.
He's like, I've been waiting for you guys to step out of the cave for like 2 hours now.
Lazarus, is that just a Google picture you got? I'm assuming you didn't have that commissioned.
No, that's Google.
All right, so I'm just going to use your token so it's not copying as much of the art. There we go.
Yeah, that's fine. It looks even better.
All right, so the night passed. It is a new day. Da-da-da-da. And the plan is for them to bring out some of the sharp stone and the rest for you guys to go in and try to save, but mostly just murder, right?
Yes.
We will do our best.
Not murder if you're helping others.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're crusading, not
Yeah.
murdering. Jeez.
crusaders.
This is
Yeah,
helpful to them.
No, we're helping maintain the balance.
there you go. Balance maintaining, not murdering.
We're good guys.
Alright. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
What's one bad thing we've done so far?
Letting Lazarus get
Quite a
back to
lot.
work.
So
What's going to happen if Lazarus breaks his sword?
he's going to be very unhappy.
Who knows?
Alright, give me one moment to set something up. As once again, I was not actually planning for any of this to happen today.
We're the best. We know exactly how to hit them.
I thought you all were going to continue exploring deeper into the cave.
No, we rested.
Time to blow all our resources.
Yeah, it's time for a big battle.
Oh, well. No, we rested. That means war.
Oh, shh. You
You
Okay, I
okay?
think I had like 300 gold. But I'm not entirely sure. I forgot to copy up over my gold.
Mm.
I
Damn, I guess
knew
it's
there was a
gone.
reason I should have waited. Alright.
Pretty sure it was 300, but I can make it 250 if you prefer.
Yeah, make it 250. We'll say it was 250.
That sounds about right, because he had more gold than me, and I have about 184. Let me check. Yeah, I have 184, and he hasn't bought, like, anything.
Yeah, I haven't bought anything. I was saving up for my plate armor, remember?
Yeah.
Y'all rich out.
At this point, you don't have enough chainmail that you could trade in to upgrade to a breastplate.
Chainmail is actually
I only
better
have-
than breastplate. I think, what's better than chainmail? Well, I guess breastplate is a
Plate.
medium armor, but I think
Just plate armor, right?
well, I think
We have 2 plate armors.
I want to say splint mail, and I keep thinking half plate, but I think that's 3rd edition. Let me see.
But I'm pretty sure plate is 17 AC, right? chain is 16.
Splint is 17. Plate is.
Oh, plate might be 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plate is.
Oh,
I think
man.
plate mail. Oh, there is half plate. What's half plate? 15, but that's a medium armor. That's why.
Yeah, you get
Oh,
your
fuck
dex on it. Ooh, dex on half plate.
So I want to say, yeah, plate is the highest at 18,
That's my goal.
but splint is
But I
17.
need 800 gold for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've got so much pieces. You should be able to trade in for some plate mail at this point. Because
How much does chainmail sell for?
It depends on who you're trying to sell it to.
Chainmail
I was about to say, and if
plus
it's
one.
It's not a video game. You don't just
Five.
sell the half price everywhere. It probably it depends on where you're selling it. Like if there's a need for it, or if well, I mean, you could probably count on pretty low prices unless you go looking for an actual person who needs it. Because most people don't just want to buy chainmail from strangers. All right.
what, you don't want my
Who-
sweaty
who else
I
you
chainmail?
want
gonna
to find
buy it
out the
from?
price of a chainmail plus one, but my internet is stupid right now.
Generally, you can't find magical armor for sale because
No, to sell it.
to sell it.
I want to see the price.
I mean, it's hard to sell magical items because most people don't have enough money to buy them.
you know who would? Weston.
No, Weston definitely would not have enough money
Yeah, no.
because I mean, value
He doesn't even
wise,
wear
it's
armor.
like walking into a store and saying, "Hey, I have this jet plane I'm trying to sell. Are you interested?" Everyone would be like, what?"
Well, yeah. Don't go to Walmart. Go to Target and you'll be able to sell it.
Oh well, I'm
I
connected
mean,
to
if
the
someone's like,
underground.
"I got $50 I'll give you for your jet plane," you'd be like,
I'm pretty
you know.
sure some connections I have to the underground. They're looking for some magical items.
What about the mayor? He seems to do nothing but hand out money.
There you go.
I mean, as long as they give me
What about
upwards
the
of 800
cultists?
gold, I'm good.
But
They
why
probably
would
need armor.
why would the mayor want to buy magical chainmail? What would he do with that?
Let me see. What is my?
Give it to a soldier.
Yeah.
Just one
gift it
guy.
to the-
Here, Gary. Here's like some $2,000 or 2,000 gold
Not
piece
Gary.
armor. Yeah, not Gary.
Gary, yeah.
Fucking Gary.
The other
Larry.
Larry.
Oh my god.
Again,
Larry
that'd be
is
like
the
buying a jet plane for one soldier. Be like, here you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I guess if he knew how to fly it, but you don't generally give the planes to the guy flying the planes. They're more like, anyway. This is a whole other conversation.
Anywho, there's
Anywho.
murdering to be done.
Yeah, so the morning time comes. It's probably about 7 a.m. You would once again get visited by... geez, too many names. Uken, I believe.
Uken, yes.
Uken, yep.
And he would say, I have brought all of the loyal followers out on hunting duties and other duties in the area. It is now or never if you wish to attack, as the saying goes.
I'll give him a nod and say, all right.
All right, so the
Is-
group's ready to go.
I was going to say, is there a signal you want us to give out when it's safe to come back? Or will you just come back after a period of time?
I think it is better if I come back after a period of time. Also, make sure you close the gate behind you, as a wandering patrol seeing what is happening would be very bad. Close and lock it. There's a bar. There's a bar that you can bring down. It isn't quick, but it's definitely a precaution you should take, as there are cultists who sometimes patrol these caves. And drow now, although less drow recently.
Okay. Thank you for the
So,
information.
unfortunately, that will probably eat into your action economy a bit, but it's something you
Yeah.
should do.
I
Yeah.
Hello?
Did you say
think
something?
what is... Oh, I think I'm lagging like a mother cracker, so I think I'm cutting it out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I wanted
Did you
to,
say Mother Cracker?
Mother
Yeah.
cracker.
You know, hey, he's on Twitch right now. PG, guys, come on. Anyhow, with the Umbral Sight feature I get from Glootstalker, that basically gives me invisibility from things with dark vision. How do you want to play that? Do you want to play that actually exists, or to not have it in play? Because honestly, I'm more than satisfied having just the extra dark vision, but the second half of that seems a little bit OP and also annoying for you to deal with. And so I didn't know how much. I'd rather talk about it now before in combat. Like, hey, by the way, I'm invisible, so I have advantage on everything because no one can see me.
Oh, no, I've had people in other games with that. That's fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, the thing about invisibility is that you can still be heard. So, unless you're stealthing, people can target you. It would just be a disadvantage. Like, they'll hear movement and they could throw something at you or rush up and swing with their sword. It's just, yeah, they would have disadvantage to the attack.
So the way that I treat that then as the player is that if I still want to get advantage, I have to either be steady aiming or actively stealthing when I do my attacks. I don't just get it based on the text.
Oh, well, if you're invisible attacking someone, I think you automatically would have advantage.
Okay, because that also sounds OP to me, so that's why I didn't know. Like, it's my first time ever playing a ranger, so I didn't know about. So I knew about the feature. I just didn't know how it affected.
It is pretty powerful in this setting because of how dark everything is. I don't know if I'd call it OP. It's just
Okay.
Yeah, there's ways to get around it.
it is powerful.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to clarify that now.
I can also use it on you, so
Yeah.
on the group, I should say, not you personally, but
No, I see. It's okay.
Yeah.
Single me out.
Fuck you in particular.
Yeah. Fuck you.
That
Finn,
would fuck me.
for all those
No.
people you murdered,
By
apparently,
300.
allegedly.
allegedly.
Okay. So that's me. That's all my
There's
questions.
nothing alleged. We know.
You don't
Alright.
know anything.
So is everyone ready to go into this? Any other preparations or?
Am I helping Laz to be quiet?
I don't think
No.
so.
We're
So-
going through the
Okay.
front gate. We're gonna bar the gate immediately, and we're gonna say hi. You know, we're here to play. And there we go.
We're here to play. All right, so you head towards the front gate, which is indeed open, and as you walk in, you see a couple of gnolls who are kind of walking towards the gate, maybe questioning why it was open, and they would definitely be surprised as you walk in. So give me a moment to set the scene here.
Surprised, you say?
We're like, hello. Have you heard the good word? And then we just stab them.
Alright, so we have Lazarus.
I am beautiful.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to give my Twitch thing view through your eyes as well. Alright, so Lazarus, Arnis, and Nathaniel's in the background. Fitz and Deska, and you can arrange to liking. Immediately as you walk through, there are yells from the gnolls, so give me initiative rolls.
Oh. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I have to click on myself. Don't forget. Ooh, that was close. My AC is wrong.
Oh, you are wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Can you all hear any background noise right now from me?
No.
Okay,
I
just want
don't
to double
think
check.
so.
Also, Arnis, I don't think you clicked yourself. Because I don't see
Are
you
you showing?
initiative queue.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright, I'm the last one.
All right.
Did it still not
Oh,
pop
let
up?
me.
Yeah,
You do. You're there. Or not anymore.
No, I don't see you on the initiative, Arnis. Make sure your token was clicked.
That is my aura of protection.
Order of protection.
Are you currently lit up right now, Lazarus?
I do not believe so. Because we no longer have Orion who used to light me up.
There are a bunch of
I
torches in here.
can. Yeah, I'll say I also light you up.
There we
so
go.
You're fine.
There we go. I'm in.
Can I say that I applied my Eyes of Night to Laz and Arnis before we came in here?
Yeah, sure.
I don't.
It gives you
I don't need
300. It's better than just having the 60.
Okay.
To who?
Hey,
Laz
Ned.
and who?
Lazarus and Arnis.
There's a bunch of torches here, so I don't think it's absolutely necessary.
Hey. I get
I'll
to
take
use
it.
it. Might as well use it. You never know.
I'll take it. I'll take it, baby.
Okay.
Alright, so the first act as you come in is Deska. So there's a guy here with a spear who immediately yells, "Intruders!" and points it at you. He just seems like a Knoll soldier, and same with here.
Cool. This is not an actual surprise round, right?
No.
No.
The gate is still open behind you. 'Cause
Yeah.
you just came in.
I will say close it before you do anything. With
And it would take an item interaction or a full action.
So
to
it
close
would take I would say it's a big gate, so to push it closed, it would take an action, and to bar it, it would take a second action. So it's going to be 2 actions to close this bad boy. Which can be done by different people, but yeah, that would use a good
Alright.
chunk of your guys' action economy.
I know what else.
Yeah.
I will. It's safe to say, Laz, you have your sword out.
yeah,
Okay. Deska will bonus action. Now she can do this as a bonus action. She will apply what appears to be some green concoction of poison onto your sword, and then move back to close it. Can I close it from here, or do I have to take a step back?
So you can close it from here. Can you apply poison to other people's weapons?
Pretty sure I can. I can check right now. I'll link it.
Let me see.
Also, how would my sword feel about that?
Poison on it
Well, it's not really the best time to
as a
ask it.
bonus action. You can apply poison to a weapon or a piece of ammunition as a bonus action.
All right, so as they're all getting ready to do their thing, you rush up and quickly just douse poison on a rag or something and wipe it on the blade.
And then I will take the bullet and action close the door.
All right, so you grab the 2 gates and push them closed with your action, sealing the door once again,
Could she potentially use all her movement
or closing it.
to pull down the thingy?
No, that would be another action to do.
Takes another
Okay.
action. I'm trying to think.
Fitzgerald, what do you want to do?
I am going to. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action apply Hunter's Mark to the one that's right over here that I'm pinging.
All right, so you chant marking him with your magic.
And then for my main action, I'm going to, and this is concentration, right? Yeah. So for my action, I will go ahead and bar the gate.
Okay. So you kind of pull the large wooden bar across using some effort and lock the gate.
Question: if I use my action to lock the gate, can I still do an item interaction?
Yes, because that would be as part of your movement, which you can use or not use this round.
So then I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And item interaction, I'm going to snuff out this torch right here.
All right.
Little devil.
Anything else?
I'll step back 1 into the darkness, and that's it.
All right.
Where'd he go?
Arnis.
I'm
Is
gonna
now
go take.
dark around you as the torch that was near you is put out.
Oh, now you can.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
Or I could just move the 25 feet and still have 20 feet to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack this guy. Yeah, are these tents?
Those are
That
just
this
large
guy's-
rocks. They're difficult
okay.
terrain. They're not large enough to like give you full cover. All right, so you rush up and deliver. I'm guessing. Well, do you have your weapon out? Because it doesn't seem like it. Do
What
you
do you mean?
draw?
Doesn't seem like it.
You don't have yourself marked as holding a melee weapon. Are you drawing your sword?
No, I got my wraps on, man.
Oh, you're using the wraps now. All right, so you're going full unarmed and you're punching this guy. Wapow.
Yeah. We're going to see if we have faith in these things.
Pugilist, or wrappings of the faithful pugilist. All right, so go ahead, give me a punching attack.
All right, here we go.
No, 10 is not enough, and he would bring his shield up as there is a flash of radiant energy where you punch. He yells, help, help! Second attack, 23 would strike. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. Alright, so you do 5, and you do a d6 worth of radiant.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So another d6.
Yeah.
And I think you can add that to your punching macro as extra damage.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about that beforehand. It screwed up my character sheet. Apparently, Arnis no longer has hands in D&D Beyond.
Oh, that's right. D&D Beyond's weird. Okay, never mind. Well, yeah, if you're using D&D Beyond, I don't know how you do it. So just give me a d6 roll.
Yeah, nor do I, so...
Oh. If you just go to the left and to the dice and hit, you can hit a d6 on there. I'll try to figure out how you would do that on D&D Beyond.
I know it's
Just
really
roll
simple
through?
on Roll20. I haven't seen another d6 roll yet.
So go here and just click D6, right? There we go.
Yep.
Yes. All right. So 6 points of damage. One of them is radiant as you punch him with the second hit. And I guess, do you have a third strike? Is that your bonus?
No, I can Fury of Blows him, though, and that's what I'm going to do.
Well, you can use your bonus action to take a third strike, I believe, if you don't want to spend a key point.
I can.
You just
Or I can use...
Or you could flurry of blows and get 2. So is that what you're doing?
Yeah, because I kind of want to maybe... Yeah, no, I'm just going to punch him again one more time.
All right. So just
You talked me into it, Lou.
just using the unarmed strike. All
Yep.
right. 25 would hit as you punch him again for 5, and then that d6. Pow.
What the hell with these D6?
Little radiant sparks. Bzz, bzz. So he takes another 6, and he is looking very wounded. Ah, help! He would yell in common. Which is weird, they're speaking common now. That's it for you, Arnis?
That is it. I'm going to prepare my reaction.
Alright, so the hunter goes. He is going to yell, bring out the soldiers, we're under attack, as he rushes forward, taking cover behind this tent, and he's going to take 2 shots at Arnis, who also has cover. Pew, pew. So he fires twice. Longbow. First one, 8 would miss, 17 versus AC.
It would hit, but unfortunately for him, I am going to snag it out of the air and throw it at his little buddy.
So, question. Your HP right now is listed as 45 out of 39. Why is that?
Oh, because I leveled up?
Oh,
Did it not translate?
It looks like, did you level... So, it looks like, did you... So, you should have 45 as your total?
Yeah, 45 is my new total. Yeah.
So, just make sure in your character sheet that your total HP is 45 as well, because right now it still looks like it's set to 39.
Oh, so they're conflicting. Okay.
Or wait, actually, what the hell's going on here? Alright, hang on, this might be something on my end. Let me... Okay, there it goes. Never mind, it was something on my end. Here, let me fix your token really quick. Something happened maybe when I was creating it, and I just never noticed. Alright, so that should be set correctly now, and let me save that as your new token. That's weird. Alright.
So we're going to deflect missiles from this shot.
Alright, so you spend your reaction as the missile comes in. So I think you roll to reduce the damage, right? D10 plus Dex mod plus Monk level.
D10. Yeah, it's a D10 plus 10 according to this right now.
I think your die might have went up.
Oh, plus dexterity plus your monk.
Yeah,
level.
so D10 plus
Yeah.
10, so go ahead and roll that.
Oh wait, yeah, I was thinking of something else.
So it would be 12? Yeah.
Well, yep.
Alright, so what did he... Sorry, that HP thing threw me off. So what did he deal? He dealt 4. So yeah, you easily deflect that missile, and you said you're going to spend a key point to send it back at him?
No, I'm going to throw it at the guy right next to me, right? Can I do that, or is he too close to throw it at?
Let me see.
You can just grab it and stab him.
Attack. So you can spend a key point to make a ranged attack. So you can make a ranged attack, but if you threw at the guy, if you did that, you'd be at disadvantage because you do have a guy right next to you. So it would kind of mess up the shot a little. You could still do it, but yeah, it would just be less likely to hit.
All right, I just knock it down.
All right,
Saving key
key
it out of the
points.
air and throw it to the ground. Yep.
All right, so as it's coming right at your face, you're just in 2 fingers and then throw it to the ground. All right, mark yourself as using your reaction. That's it for the shot or for the hunter. One of the enemies is doing something which you cannot see. Another enemy is doing something you cannot see. The gnolls go. So this guy is going to... He's going to try to stab you because he's wounded and he doesn't know what his options are. So he comes at you with his spear, one-handed. 9 versus AC would miss you. This guy here is going to throw down his spear and draw his bow. He looks around to try to figure out where Fitz goes, and he's going to fire at the area where he kind of heard you move. So he's going to shoot with disadvantage. So longbow. Oh, 19. Wow, good roll. That's with disadvantage.
Yep, he hits.
So he would strike you in the dark for 4 piercing. And he's going to... Oh, you got to make a DC concentration check. DC 10.
Boop. Ah.
Oh, no! So the mark goes away, and he's going to move back 30 feet, yelling for backup. Arnis, make sure you mark yourself as using your reaction, which is just
We did.
On the token, it doesn't look like you're marked.
Did I mark the wrong thing?
So this is the reaction mark on the token, if you use it. But anyway, so he runs back. Lazarus, what are you going to do?
First I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Alright, on yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, so you start concentrating as you protect yourself with a holy barrier. So mark yourself as concentrating.
Mark myself. There we go. And I'm gonna just move up here and dodge.
Alright, so you move forward taking the dodge action. Another enemy does something outside your sight, and it is a new round with Deska.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about some gnolls, so let me do that. So some gnolls are going to come out and shoot their bows. Sorry, I totally forgot all the rest of the gnolls. I only did 2 of them. So this guy here is going to fire at Lazarus. Maybe they were a bit surprised by the attack, so they acted a little bit later. With disadvantage, 13 would miss you. This guy rushes up, sees Lazarus, sees Arnis. He's going to fire at Arnis, actually. Because Arnis looks less armored.
Arnis just picked an arrow out of the air and threw it to the ground.
That's true. This guy didn't see that, though.
Okay.
22, I think, would strike you, right?
That would hit, yeah.
Alright, so as you deflect the first one, another arrow comes in, hitting you for 6 piercing. Let me mark him as having his bow out as well.
Bring him
Then
back down to 39 much.
this guy back here is going to run 30 feet. Take a look. He is going to shoot at Lazarus because he can't really see Arnis as well or anyone else. So Another longbow shot. No, with disadvantage, that definitely misses. This guy back here comes running up. The sound of intruders. He's going to pull out his bow off his back and fire at Lazarus as well. Luckily, Lazarus has his shield up and is just waiting. Natural 1, so he would completely miss. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy went, this guy went. I just want to make sure I'm not missing Noel back in the shadows somewhere. 6. Oh, yep, never mind. So, another one is going to come out of a tent, but he's going to lose his round because he's kind of using his move and his action to get into position. So this guy here, same, another guy comes out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 more come out of tents, but they don't attack this round. Deska, top of the round.
Okay. Okay. Deska believes, so she will.
I believe I can fly.
Move to here. Is that close enough? Let me check. Yep. And she will cast Bless on herself, Arnis, and Lazarus. I'm sorry,
Am I in
Fitz.
distance?
Yes, you are. If I could upcast it, I would, but I cannot. Yeah. So Arnis and Laz, you get Bless.
Thank you. What was the sign for Bless?
Wings and
So
Halo.
you don't actually have to mark bless, as I don't really need to know about it. That's more
Okay.
for you guys to remember, because me hitting you guys, like, bless does nothing for me. But if you want to mark yourselves, that's fine, but you don't have to for bless.
Yeah, I
just
do it 'cause
remember.
it helps me remember. Yeah.
You do have to mark yourself as concentrating, though, Deska.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's not also. That's also the headache. Where is it? Where's migraine? There it is.
Where's my
And she will stand here, believing in Arnis, and bonus action hide from everybody else.
All right. So you're hiding from everyone but that one Noel, right?
Yeah, that one. No.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause-
She's hiding behind Arnis.
and
I
this-
vault over the
back
rocks.
to back with Arnis. I flip over. I leave her.
Well, I assume you were using the rocks to hide, because you can't
Yes,
actually use an
that's-
ally unless you're I think, halfling.
I didn't even know you could do that, but I'm using the rock. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Now
So
back to doing what I was.
did you use your action?
I action bless.
Oh, right.
Yep.
You blessed. Okay. Fitz.
Very frustrated at the one that's getting away. I'm going to recast Hunter's Mark on the one that ran, which I think it's that one.
Yep.
Actually, I don't need to get closer. And then I'm going to mark myself with concentration, because I'm a good boy. And I'm going to pop a shot at it at advantage, because I'm in the dark.
Yes, he cannot see you.
Boop.
Oh, yeah. 21 would strike
nice.
as an
That's my
arrow
boy.
seemingly comes out of nowhere, hitting him. So he takes
Nice.
15 and looks pretty wounded as he's bleeding.
15
from-
plus Hunter's Mark, right?
The one on top is Hunter's
This
Mark.
is a
yeah.
hunter's mark. Yeah.
Oh, so I have 9 and 6. Is the 2 the hunter's mark? Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
17. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So he looks very wounded from the attack as he's bleeding, but he is still up. Anything else?
I'll just reposition, and that's it.
All right. So he yells, "He's in the shadows, invisible. We need light." Arnis.
That's
Punch this
enough.
fucker in the face. All right.
All right, so you do some holy punching. Oof. No, 9, unfortunately, would not hit. Now, the +6, your proficiency is 3, and Dex is 3. Is that what that is?
Correct. Yep.
So the gloves actually do give you another +1. So you'd be at +7. Just
Oh,
FYI.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to add 1 then to everything I roll then until I figure that out. Okay.
All right. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now, buddy. I'm trying to figure out.
It's goofy, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm blessed though. So does that mean I have
D4 to every.
Yes. So you do have
So
a
add a
D4.
But it's, well, I mean, up to you.
I don't think
So
that
good,
would actually hit even if you rolled a 4.
wouldn't matter. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Yeah.
So second punch. Oof. Oh yeah, 16 would definitely land. So you punch him for D6 plus your radiant damage. So go ahead and give me 6 points as he stumbles back, looking very wounded. Third attack, or you want a flurry?
We're going to get a third attack.
All right, third attack with your bonus action. 10, 11. You might be able to do it with a bless if you roll a 4 on the D4.
Let's see what happens.
No,
Nope.
no, he dodges that one. Anything else?
Nope, that is it.
All right, so your turn ends. The hunter goes again. He didn't like you catching his arrow. He's gonna. Actually, does he have a decent passive perception? No, he does not, or at least not enough to see Deska. So he doesn't know Deska's there. He did hear Fitz. I think he's going to fire at Fitz where he heard footsteps. So he takes 2 shots at disadvantage because he's freaked out by you being invisible back there. 14?
Barely misses.
Alright, so a couple of arrows fly past the area you're in, both of which would miss you. He is then going to, not like Lazarus being this close, so he's going to move back here.
Run.
So the shaman is out of his tent now. He's going to come down this way to see what's attacking. He would see Lazarus behind the tent. He might cast something. Give me a moment. He's going to hurl a sacred flame at you. So give me a dex save.
I'm not great at those.
You have D4, so.
Ooh, D4? Maybe?
What's the DC?
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. It's a DC.
Actually, did that account for your,
Yeah, it does. Automatically.
So, no, a 10 would not be enough, and you are burned by the holy fire. For, why is it doing this? Come on, roll 20. 8 points of radiant damage.
That's okay.
You were dodging, though, weren't you? Oh, but you rolled
Yeah.
twice, and yeah, you had advantage, so you'd still fail. I need a concentration check to hold on to your shield. Yeah, so you do hold your shield, luckily. That's it for the shaman.
Oh, the spell. I thought you meant like his literal shield in his hand. I was like, whoa, that's an interesting spell.
So the zealot is going to rush up. You know who hungers for blood. He sees Lazarus.
Oh,
He bangs his sword against his shield and says, "Come to me, whelp." And he's taking the dodge action.
Welp.
your god is nothing.
Oh, God, fight. All the gnolls are like, "Ooh!" No, just kidding. Oh, stop! So
Get
that,
over there.
yeah. So that's it for the zealots. The gnolls go. This guy is going to fall to his knees and say, "Please spare me," as he is very wounded. So he seems like he's surrendering. He drops his weapon and his shield.
No mercy.
No, no mercy.
Okay.
So that was his action. This guy back here is going to. He's not surrendered yet, so he's gonna take a shot at Arnis. Longbow 13 would miss you.
Damn it.
And he's gonna yell something about being an invisible dude. He's gonna back up here. These two back here are also going to shoot at. I think these guys are gonna shoot. Yeah, they can't see Deska, and they saw Arnis being the crap out of that guy, so they're gonna shoot at Arnis. So they take 2 more longbow shots. Nope, both would miss horribly. So this guy up here is going to shoot at Lazarus. 16, I assume, would, or 6, because you're dodging, so that would miss. These 3 on this side. Actually, I think all 5 of these guys are going to shoot at Lazarus, because he looks
That's
scary,
fine.
and he's yelling about their god sucking.
Anything below 22 misses.
Yep. And disadvantage. So definitely with disadvantage, all the shots would miss as several arrows just tink, 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 hit your shield and you absorb all of the hits without taking damage. That is it for the Knolls. Lazarus.
Lazarus will go right there.
Paladin fight.
While shouting death to the unworthy and casting Vow of Enmity against this motherfucker.
Your sword thumbs up that comment. Vow of Enmity. Alright, so you utter your vow. You can see him. You gain advantage. Oh, this is a channel divinity. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Alright, so you do a channel divinity as he is engulfed in, I don't know, some kind of radiant energy, giving you advantage to your attacks.
I'm gonna attack him now.
Alright. Crit! Wow, that's a beautiful, auspicious opener. Oh, you didn't smite. That's surprising.
I am smiting.
You have
I
to
just
say
had
it
to do
before
the
you roll damage, though.
Well,
think.
but my roll before was always no, because my roll before always had damage.
Yeah, generally you're supposed to call smite, though, before you see the outcome. I'll let you do it, but yeah, in the future, if you want to smite, just make sure you say it before you roll damage, or else you can see, like, oh, did I do enough to kill him? That sort of thing.
Doesn't his damage automatically roll with his
But
attack?
Yeah, but you have to click longsword to roll your damage.
well, before it didn't happen like that because it showed automatically, and you just asked if I wanted to divine smite before saying whether it killed him or not. But I mean, that's fine.
I was doing it wrong. You're supposed to say before I tell you the outcome.
I'm gonna
So yeah,
do
I guess just going forward then.
level 2 divine smite.
All right, so that's 68.
68?
Yeah, you crit.
Crit. Double dice.
Oh. So let me roll again 3d8.
We double round here.
Maybe a 3rd level smite. Oh, just kidding. So 20, 33 plus 12, 45 damage. As you smack him, and there is an explosion of energy.
And I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay.
And he just crits you back.
No, he
15.
would block that. Clang.
Can I use bless on that?
Yeah. Give me a D4 roll.
4 right here. But all 3?
18.
18 would just hit.
Let's
Alright,
go.
then I'm gonna do divine smite.
Boom.
Should I roll now or after I do the damage?
No, you just have to roll before you click the longsword dash. Well, you just have to tell me you're doing it before you click the longsword.
Yeah, I'm
dash.
doing level 2 divine smite.
All right, so go
Let me
ahead.
do the damage on that and roll d.
So now
3d8.
3
Ooh.
good rolls. All right, he is looking wounded from that hit. He yells something in Knollish.
And I will say your puny god has nothing against Heronius.
And everyone goes, oh. No, just kidding.
Damn.
The Shadow Weaver.
Oh, I also had
goes.
advent. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
But
You rolled
15
a
was with
8,
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Shadow Weaver goes. He is going to step forward. Activate his Shadow Aura. I'll make it a different color, actually, just so it's not weird looking.
Okay. Is that shadow so I can't see, or something?
It's
really
like
different?
it makes the area engulfed in dim light.
Okay.
He is also, as a bonus action, going to begin chanting. I don't know if anyone has a counter spell or something to stop him, but he's casting a spell.
Arcana spell.
Nope, doesn't sound like it. So he finishes his spell, casting Spiritual Weapon.
Nice combo you got there, idiot.
Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go at Lazarus with that. So it flies at you, attacking. No, it would not be enough. Close, but he would miss. He
Close
curses.
but no cigar.
He. Let me see. Yeah, that was it for him. So top of the round, Deska.
Okay, it's my turn again. What do I have? Okay, I know my best play here. It's a lot of auras right there, so I can't really make it out. But that is tent blocking me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's some cover.
All right, let me do a little mapping out real quick. You know what? Let's just... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to just shoot at the people I can see, because I can't see them. I will fire at this guy.
All right, so you.
I presume he cannot see me.
Why would he not be able to see you?
I stealthed last time.
Oh, yeah. Continuing from the stealth, you haven't moved. So yeah, you can take a shot from hidden.
Okay.
14 was your stealth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would not see that. Unfortunately for him.
Boom. 12.
But 12 is... Oh, well, 15 is enough. Who are you shooting at?
This guy.
Alright, so that would indeed hit.
Let's do it.
Oof, 19. He is badly wounded from that shot.
And then I will look back at this one and say, leave. Since he said he's not fighting anymore.
Looks at the closed gate, looks at you. But anyway,
it's somewhere other than here is what I mean. I don't freaking care where he goes.
Fly.
And I will re-stealth.
Alright, so you move back into the darkness, re-stealthing, which things that you're outside their dark vision, you would be stealth from. Well, with a 12, they might all see you.
It's
Fitz.
kind of rough out here.
I am going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I believe I am in range. I'm going to swap my hunter's mark. Actually, here's a question. I'm going to read that real quick.
I have my next move. Okay.
Okada was in the middle of the shit show, huh?
Yeah, you are. Oh, so these guys have to die to move your hunter's mark. They have to drop to 0.
Yes, I believe.
So then,
or probably get knocked out with like a, or does it say death, or what does it say exactly?
it says when a creature gets to 0,
so
you can
do you can do it with subdual damage, but unfortunately, I don't think you can range subdual.
Exactly. So that's fine. What I'm going to do is then he also begged for mercy, so I'm going to ignore him and I'm going to pop a shot at this guy in the
Well,
back.
so far,
Wait.
the only one that begged for mercy was this one. Those guys just look really wounded.
Yeah.
Oh,
their
really?
their turn hasn't come up yet since they've been wounded, so they haven't begged for mercy yet.
Oh,
if they're
earlier
going
when you
to.
said that, I thought it was that one. I missed where you clicked. So I was
No, it was
confused.
this guy. Sorry.
Okay, cool. So no, so since his
They might try to.
retcon that.
Yeah, they might try to give up, but they haven't yet because their turn hasn't come up.
Yeah. No, I'll go ahead and I'll just from where I was already standing, I'm just gonna pop a shot at the guy that already has a hunter mark on him. Just retcon all that line of thinking.
Okay.
And so I'll just pop a shot at advantage. That's
Nice.
too much damage.
He's dead.
All right.
And then
He's dead.
I'm gonna move up here, and I'm going to bonus action move my hunter's mark to this guy now, to the hunter in the back or the stalker,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
He's big
That
boy.
is actually a hunter. If he was a stalker, he'd be much more scary.
Oh, okay, cool, gotcha.
All right, so he's marked. Anything else?
That's me.
All right, Arnis. You got the guy in
Yeah,
front
all
of
right.
you begging for mercy, and a bunch of guys back here shooting at you.
Is he laying on the ground? The guy who's begging for mercy, did he
He's
drop to his
gone
knees?
prone. Yes, he's kind of got his hands up, like he threw his weapons down.
Okay. You reject a Nogu and you're done being a member of the Ass Flicker cult?
He looks at you a little confused, and he says, "Yes, yes.
All right.
Please
you get to live.
don't kill."
You get to live. All right. So what do we decide if we go diagonally across 2 squares? It's 15 feet.
Yeah, so if you pick up your token and press Q, it'll do the measurement for you as you move. But yeah, every 2 squares is diagonal. And if you're running between the rocks here, this would be difficult terrain. Unless you like try to do a jump or something.
Yeah, you take all the fun out of everything, Luke.
Stupid terrain. Getting
love
in the
terrain.
way of my running.
So it'd probably be to here, huh?
Also, jumping on top of the rock is difficult terrain. So if you wanted to jump up, jumping up is, jumping down is normal. So it would just be an extra 5 feet if you wanted to like hop up here and then keep going.
How tall is the rock?
It's like 3 feet, 4 feet.
So if I hopped up on this rock, 10. Well, that makes sense because this brings me to 20. That's across 2, right? Is that right? Is the math right there, Luke? Right.
For
So
what?
this would be 20.
We can't.
So this
see
would be
here.
20.
Yeah, I can't.
So this
see.
is 20. So this is 20. If I pop up
So
here.
that would be. Are you running through his space? The guy who's on his knees.
Well, right here. Step up. 1, 2.
So 5. Yeah, that would be 20. Sure, we'll go. with that.
Okay. Okay. 35, 40. I kind of want to be behind the tent, but that's okay. There, I move there and I attack.
All right, so you move another.
Another 25. I have a total movement of 45.
All right, yeah. So you run up to that guy and you take a punch at him,
A jab, a poke,
or 3.
A pugil.
I guess 3 punches, right?
three pugils. Yep.
Unless you're flurrying. All right, so yeah, 20 would strike with the first. Bam. There's a flash of radiant energy as you punch him. So, do you have the damage for that first attack?
Sure.
So 8 plus D6.
See if we get better than 1 this time. Ugh.
All right, so you punch him for 11, and he actually looks pretty wounded from that first
And
hit.
I miss on the second, and the third one I'm just
You
gonna-
have D4, so roll D4 before you say you miss.
Yeah, you may actually have hit with the third.
Oh, with a 12?
So 17 would definitely hit. So go ahead and roll damage on that second
Oh,
attack.
shit.
Bam! As the blessing of the gods guides your strike for 4 plus another d6.
Maybe these things just need to charge up first. I don't know.
Alright, so he looks very wounded at this point, but he is still barely holding on.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta punch him one more time.
So 15 would strike. So there was a question before about non-lethal. At this point, you would kill him unless you want to do non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal. I want him out cold on the ground.
All right. So,
Unless when I hit him with a radiant damage, his head explodes.
so if his head explodes, you want it to be lethal.
Yeah.
So,
non-lethal. Like a shot to his temple. Bam.
all right. Yeah. So you kind of hit him with your elbow, making sure not to crack him with the actual gauntlets, and he indeed does go unconscious.
All right, and that is it.
All right, the hunter goes. Let's see, what's he gonna do? I think he's gonna fire at Lazarus because he
I'm
would
not
yell
surprised.
something in Gnollish, and you would see a bunch of gnolls now looking at you, and they are all firing at you. But he goes first because it's his turn. Pew. Pew. AC 22.
Yep.
Alright, so first one just barely misses you as it clanks off the edge of your shield, but still flies, kind of ricochets upwards, spinning around. The second arrow just hits your shield. That's it for him. The shaman goes. He also yells something, pointing at the Shadow Weaver and pointing at Lazarus. He is going to back up a bit to here and throw another sacred flame at. Oh, actually, he's got some spells. Let's bring out some more spells before we do cantrips. He's gonna cast Bless, actually. So...
Oh, I totally forgot because he crit. Arnis had, not Arnis. Lazarus had poison on his first attack. So,
Yeah.
he would the paladin would have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, sure. Let me do that.
Got
Forgot about
distracted
that.
by his crit. I totally forgot. That was my fault.
So his con save is pretty good. Yeah, he would make it.
Okay.
But let's see.
The
sorry.
poison lasts until it actually applies. I'm pretty sure. 1 minute or till it affects the target.
Can you link that again?
And I
Yeah.
attacked him twice, so it should do
Hold
2
on.
con saves. Or saving throw, sorry.
Let's see. Oh, it says until you hit. It doesn't say until.
Oh, until you hit. Well, then
Yeah, because
it's gone.
it does make sense that if he got the poison in his blood or
Yeah,
it's not like it already used it. He just resisted it with the
I read it wrong.
save. So, yeah, unfortunately, being a paladin, he is kind of fortified against things like poison compared to
Makes
some
sense.
others. Sorry, back to the bless to see what that. How many does that affect? Let's see. 3. All right, so he's gonna bless the hunter. I will mark this, or else I'm gonna forget. He'll bless the Shadow Weaver. Actually, he's not going to bless Shadow Weaver because he has spells. He'll bless this Gnoll. And he will bless this Gnoll over here, giving them D4s. And he's concentrating, and that's it for the Shaman. Next up is the Zealot, who is going to use his action. Let me remind myself exactly what he can do.
He can die.
He can die. It's 2 votes die.
He's got nothing on Lazarus. Lazarus Nightbringer, baby.
Lazarus better believe it. The way he went, he
So-
goaded you immediately.
He is going to lay hands on himself, channeling dark energy to heal himself. So he
Okay.
gains some health. No longer looks wounded, but that's all he can do for his turn. The Gnolls go next. So yeah, this guy is going to get up, and he is going to flee. Unless, Zadeski, you want to take an Oppie on him.
No, I don't have my knife out.
Alright, so he just runs this way. This guy is unconscious. These two are gonna go, oh shit, and fire at Arnis because he just saw him punch the crap out of their friend. It's like the Will Smith slap. Psh.
Oh, too soon.
Too soon. Too soon.
Not really. Fuck Will Smith.
Too soon. Anyway, so they're taking some shots. They don't appreciate the slap. 13-8. No, so both fly past you, Arnis, and they are
The
going
slap
to...
is a little more masculine, by the way. It's not quite so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I've
these
got taken
guys are
off guard a
backing
lot
up.
today.
This guy here, actually, these 1, 2. So 2 of these guys are going to fire at Lazarus with Bless. So I'll do those attacks first. Pew pew. No, terrible rolls. And then, let's see, 1. This guy is just going to back up. So you can Oppie him if you want. If you want to use your reaction. Lazarus.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, so as he tries to get away, you punish him for it.
I'm not gonna use Relentless Avenger.
What's that? Relentless Avenger?
Yeah, here. I'm not gonna use it. Because I don't want
Oh,
to move from
okay.
where I am.
Yeah, well, you don't have to tell me that. You just, yeah. If you wanted
That's
to use
cool.
it, you could tell me. But go ahead, take your Oppie.
I did.
17 would strike. So you do land a hit for 8 points of damage. He is not wounded yet, but he will continue moving back. So 5, 15, 25, 30, and he's going to take a shot at you.
Okay.
No, terrible roll. These two back here are actually concerned. This guy is going to rush over here and take cover, taking a shot at Fitz.
Oh, he still wants to play. Oh, okay.
Seems that way. But with disadvantage. Oh, 18.
He makes it.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you are nicked with a shot in the dark for 3. Not a very good shot, but it does cause you a concentration check. Yeah, you're fine. You hold your ability. This guy does see Deska and is going to fire at him in the distance.
Go ahead.
Take this, Deska. Pew. 16 versus AC.
That is exactly my AC.
Alright, so you are struck by another longbow attack for 5 piercing.
Alright.
Lazarus.
I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on this guy.
Alright, so you ensorcel him with energy, giving you extra damage if you hit.
And I'm going to attack. Still have advantage. Does absolutely nothing.
Clang!
D4? Well, no, you can't. You can't hit him.
No, there's no fucking way.
Alright.
I'm gonna attack again. And this time I am gonna
Clang.
use a D4
Alright,
for that
so
15.
you attempt to use the guidance of the gods, hoping to hit.
Ugh. Roll a D4.
17.
18. No,
Wow.
18.
Wait.
It's with advantage.
Oh, right, because you're doing your thing. 18 would just hit.
Go.
I'm not gonna use Divine Smite, but I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Well, the damage from Hunter's Mark, anyways.
So he takes 8 points of damage. As you once again give him a little stab there. Anything else?
I'm gonna move here.
Okay. The Shadow Weaver goes. So he's looking at Lazarus. He's looking at his champion. And he's going to try something.
Don't make me come over there.
If it's what I think it is, I'm going to have to hurt him.
So first thing he's going to do, because I forgot about that, is he is giving temp hit points to his people. Which I will add in now. Lazarus, I need a wisdom saving throw as he begins to chant. Since there's no counter spells.
Come on, Les. Yes.
You resist it, and whatever magic he was attempting does not affect you. Just make some rolls here for temp hit points that he gave people. Ugh, terrible rolls.
Love to hear it.
This power's so silly. Alright. So, that's it for the Shaman. Deska, top of the round.
Deska is gonna... Seeing that she got fired on, we'll move here. Bonus action stealth. Yeah. And then fire on the Null Shadow Weaver. She will use one of her special arrows
Okay.
on this shot. Stealth. Damn it. I knew I didn't stealth for a reason. Alright. Just gonna take the shot.
Taking the shot. Pew.
Actually, no. I take back the stealth. I don't stealth, and I bonus action apply poison is what I wanted to do. So I do not have advantage on this shot. But I will coat this arrow.
So you already rolled stealth, so I'd probably say you would...
Then that's fine.
Because then you could, kind of cheese it a little. But 24 would strike. Doing, let's see, 9 points of damage. As he seemed to have some sort of shield that absorbed a bunch of that.
Alright. Well,
anything else? He did still take 9, though.
That is all.
Alright, Fitz.
I am going to, from where I am standing, I think no matter what, this guy's going to have some sort of cover with the way all the terrain is set out.
Yeah, you'd have to be much closer to get past the cover.
Yeah, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to about here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pop a shot at the hunter.
Alright, so you take aim at him in the shadows. 27 would strike.
Boop. Oh, ignore the one at the end.
Alright, so you do...
17, or no.
15 damage.
So you do 6 damage to him. As some sort of magical shielding prevents some of the damage.
And then for my bonus action, if I still have, I am going to take the stealth option.
Alright, so you use a roguish action to stealth, is that it?
Yes.
Alright, so you try to disappear. Oh, good roll. They're not sure where you went.
He's gone.
Everybody else just looking at me just stand there, but I'm just like... just put my fingers to my lips, like, shh.
Alright,
That's my turn.
so Arnis, what are you doing?
So up at the top here, you got these two conical buildings with the fence around it. Is that like a courtyard in there?
It's sort of. I mean, there's a little bit of courtyard, not much though.
But it's something that I could be behind the wall if I wanted to be.
Yeah, although the wall there is only like 5 feet or 4. I'll say the wall there's like 4-foot wall, so it would give you moderate cover, but not
Okay.
full cover.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. 45. And I just look at this guy. Is he still running away?
Which guy? This guy?
Diagonally from it? Yeah, is he
was
still running away?
so he's backing up. He's not retreating necessarily. He still has his weapon.
Oh,
All right, 20 with the first punch would hit. Bap. For 5 bludgeoning and d6. All right, ooh.
oh, look at that.
So you give him a nasty uppercut as there's an explosion of radiant damage and he is wounded.
Okay, as I get ready to strike again, I yell, "Flee!" Does he run?
Well, he can't run yet because it's not his turn.
Damn it.
Yeah, you would.
I hit him.
All right, 14. You have bless.
I do.
All right, give me that. Well, with bless, you would hit. So,
Okay.
16 would strike. Bam. Should give another unarmed strike for 7 plus d6. 11. And do you want this to be lethal?
No.
All right. So once again, you kind of like stun him a little with the first punch, then just slam your knee right into his face. And he kind of goes down, seeing stars.
All right.
Arnis
So
is going all Batman, where he doesn't kill people, he just maims
Yeah.
them severely.
He started like lethal Batman. Now he's going like more regular Batman.
all right.
Just
So
maimed severely.
now we're gonna step of shadows, and what I'm looking for, Lou, is like, I know it's kind of hard with this, but like the square behind this fence.
Yeah, sure. You could be back there.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, and I crouch down, and that's it.
All right. So the hunter goes. He did not like getting shot at by Fitz.
I'm getting shot at.
So one thing, Fitz, when you hide, if you remain in the same square, they can target that square. If you hide and move, they can target that square, but then they have no chance of hitting you.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't like because it feels weird to do like well, I mean I'm not used to like the idea of being invisible, so like I didn't know how that would interact honestly. So
Yeah, so
yeah, that
the
makes
nice thing about invisible is that you can stealth anywhere. So even if you don't have darkness, like you could stealth in light. But in this case, because of how you get invisibility, you have to be in the darkness. But yeah, if you are stealthing, you can move at half speed. So you could try to move while stealthing to drop them. But he is actually, I think, going to run back this way, getting more cover behind this tent. He's going to fire at Lazarus again, because
Okay.
he's worried about you advancing. So
72 AC.
he takes 2 more shots and yells something as he does. Oh, that one is a crit for the first one. The second one misses, but he crits you for 15 points of damage. As you are unable to stop that first shot with your shield. That's it for him, though. The shaman
I need
goes.
I need to do a con save for my concentration.
Yep. Yeah, you're fine. So this guy is barking a bunch of orders in Nolish. He's gonna come down this way. Do a measurement. What's the range on this? Oh, okay. Kind of move. Actually, he'll back up a little then. So he comes down first, then backs up a little, and he is going to try to cast something at Lazarus, for giving another wisdom save. Or you will have to make
wisdom
another
save?
wisdom save, yeah. As he's chanting and pointing at you. Ooh, 14. That's close. Do you get a D4 to that?
Yeah, he also has
Yep.
a D4. if
All right,
need
so
be.
D4 would save you because that was. Oh yeah, that would
Sorry about
just
that.
save you. As the guidance of or blessings of the gods protects you from the magic, and he curses once again, yelling more at his troops. The zealot is going to roar with a fury of Inogu and take some swings at you because he's finally feeling more confident now that he got some of his stuff back. So he takes, let's see, 3 attacks. So luckily he doesn't roll very well on those attacks, and you block all 3 of them with your shield as he roars angrily. Oh wait, he gets a D4 on that other one. That's right. So with his bless, he would land the final swing.
Yeah. I thought it blessed the other 3.
Yeah, I don't think he was in range, but maybe
He
I'm
blessed this one, and
wrong. Yeah,
this one.
you see all the ones that are blessed.
Oh, why didn't he bless that guy?
You started to, and he said no, he's not gonna bless him. And he blessed the other.
No,
3.
I meant
don't know.
the Weaver he wasn't going to bless. Yeah, I might have had a brain fart. That's fine. So, yeah, maybe he didn't bless him. Alright, so now he would miss. That's it for the Zealots. Knowles, go. So this guy's unconscious. That guy ran away. This guy's unconscious. This guy is going to yell something in Knowlish and take a shot at Arnis. Phew. He is Batmaning over here. He's over here. And he runs away, firing his bow.
So brave.
So brave. Pulling out the flame.
No, with the cover especially, he would miss you, and he runs back a bunch. So these guys are gonna take shots at Lazarus.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. That's 2
Can't
shots.
say I'm surprised.
It's 2 shots with bless. They're trying. It's they don't have disadvantage, right?
No.
Alright, so those would both miss, but bless. So that one hit. And that one hit. Oh, 2 hits with the bless. Bless is paying off. So they do, well, not very good rolls. 8 points piercing damage total from the 2 arrows that kind of nicked you. And the rest of them are going to fire. This other guy, I should say just the one other guy, is going to fire at you. Another longbow shot. 10 would bounce off your shield. This guy is freaked out by Fitz disappearing into the darkness over there. He can't even hear him anymore. He's going to just get behind cover and fire at Lazarus as well, because he doesn't have a good target.
Mm-hmm.
He's not blessed, so there's no way that's going to hit. This guy from cover is going to fire at Laz as well. Twang. No. That would be close, but luckily you are heavily armored right now. So that, I believe, is it for the Knolls. Lazarus.
I will shout at my team. Hey, how about you start taking care of some of these guys? I'm feeling pretty alone.
Looks
Now
around
yell.
the battlefield. All the
Now yell.
unconscious
Yeah.
gnolls.
You ran out there.
You
There's
literally ran
only
into
3
his
unconscious.
Look, Batman's working, okay? He's slipping through the outside, taking out the guys with the guns.
He's the only one doing anything.
Okay.
You got used to
All right,
that?
buddy. Not everybody gets 4 and 2 attacks, alright?
I'm gonna.
You have very front-loaded damage on your team. Either they hit or they do nothing. Arnis is the Batman who can do a bunch of little hits. Anyway, sorry, Lazarus, what are you doing?
Trying to think what I want to do. I think I'm gonna lay on hands my. No, I'm just gonna attack.
Sword says, "Cut him down." Don't be a
Attack
wuss.
this guy.
Alright, the sword is happy with that, so it's going to apply extra damage with this hit.
Okay. I'm gonna do a level 1 smite.
And actually, the sword
Ooh.
is going to tell you we have to get the Shadow Weaver, run up to him. And you would hit with the attack, so smite is 8, 11, plus 11. Wow, good hit, 22.
Any extra damage from the sword, you said?
Sure, it'll give you a d6 of extra radiant. So another 4, so 26 damage. Which actually only does 13 because he did have some temp HP.
That shield is
And he's
fat,
gonna
man.
he's gonna yell at you to go hit the Weaver now. Go rush him.
Then I'm gonna use Misty Step.
Alright. The sword likes that. He thumbs up this move. What gives you Misty Step again?
I don't know.
Oh,
it
right,
comes from
you might-
Paladin.
You might not have it anymore if you switch. I don't
No,
know.
I didn't choose it, and it gave me automatically. Remember, I created a new character,
Oh, no. I don't know.
so I have no fucking clue, honestly.
I don't remember Paladins getting Misty Step.
I know Ancients did, so I don't know if I have no idea. His old
Let me check.
Paladin
Oath
did.
Of,
I'm
Oath
yeah,
of
I'm looking
Vengeance
at it.
spells.
Yeah, see if that's an Oath of
Because
Vengeance.
I didn't pick it. Yeah, I have it. 5th level, hold person and Misty Step.
Okay,
Yep.
so that uses a spell slot you're doing that?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, sorry, that was like an ability you were using. Alright, so you cast Misty Step suddenly poofing over here.
Yep. And I'm
and-
gonna do an attack on the Shadow Weaver.
Alright, so you swing at him.
D4.
No,
16?
16 would not be enough. Is this guy, actually now that you're
Wow.
closer, is more armored than you thought he was. He has a shield,
Damn.
looks like chainmail, and a spear.
I don't have anything else. Because I don't have advantage on him.
Alright, so the Shadow Weaver goes. He is actually very surprised that you suddenly poofed him and is yelling at his paladin. He is going to... I think he's going to try another spell, hoping that it works this time.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have too much he can do in that regard. He's going to cast the same spell he did last time, so I need another Wisdom save. Ooh, D4? I don't think you can make it even with a
Oh
D4.
god,
Nah,
that's
D4
so
won't.
bad.
Alright,
Save me.
you are affected by Hold Person.
I
And you are
freaking knew it.
paralyzed. And he would yell, "Quickly, bring him down." And the sword would say, "Oh, you let him spell you."
Is it
Let
my
him
fault?
spell you.
The sword is very unhappy, very disappointed at this. So we are getting into a new round, but we're also past 2, so this might be a good time to hold off and finish this boss
To
battle.
hold
next time.
off, you would say?
But I gotta break his
Wah, wah.
concentration.
Yeah, so he is concentrating. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. And
Anything I should mark myself with for hold?
you are, I believe it's paralyzed. His whole
Yep.
person. So
which
I'll
one's
mark you with that, and I'll make a note of that in my log here.
Bottom line, if
Okay.
we don't break that before the paladin gets to go again, you're
Yeah.
probably gonna die.
Yeah, auto crits. Auto crits. So let me mark that.
And that's why I said do something.
Listen, do you see my position? Do you see what I'm trying to do here?
It's your choice to be there.
I'm trying.
It's your
I'm trying
choice
to
to be
shoot
there.
him.
Wait, what do you
You
mean?
literally ran into heavy
The guy-
cover
The
where we
guy
can't
literally
help
just said, the paladin's like your mom. You're
I
like,
am the
let's jump in
tank.
front of
I
him."
am tanking
Also,
all of them.
I
Alright,
I
literally
take like
alright.
25 attacks
to
this turn.
attack
This,
the Weaver.
Look,
And
he's
then you-
look,
oh,
he's
man.
Superman.
Classic
Okay,
defense.
Superman just flies in and punches everyone. He
I
doesn't
get
think
I
I
about
literally
get it,
tanked
but
25
you
attacks.
can't You can't run behind 5 pieces of cover.
I mean,
and then tell
it
the
is-
people that shoot from
It
range
is
and
true
say,
that you
"Why are
did
not
kind
doing
of
it?"
you went pretty deep into enemy lines there, but
Well,
No,
this time it wasn't my fault. It was either that or get damaged by my own sword.
the sword was the sword. My sword
The
made me do it.
D4 the sword does
the
is
D4
worse
compared to
than
the
everything
spread
else.
you out the hole. Like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Deska,
Because you're the
you moved 4
tank.
steps.
I don't know
I'm
what
not
you think
Deska,
tanks do.
All right,
I'm not
well,
just trying to play
well,
me. I follow the sword's orders.
unfortunately,
God, I was so scared
unfortunately,
you were gonna run in
what's,
before I could.
what's done is done. So we'll
Yeah.
we'll pick it
I
up
mean,
next
Deska, you are
time.
4 steps from the door, Deska. I mean, that's really as far as you've made it inside the gate.
What happened? Oh, I mean, because first of all, I'm not supposed to be up there
Look,
because I will get one shot.
Yeah,
Second of all,
he's
my
doing
job
great.
is to buff you guys, and that's what I'm doing.
40 feet. 40
Keep in
feet.
mind, I also was the one that closed the door so you could run like a monkey into there. So yeah, I gave up my advantage turn as
I mean-
assassin to close the door.
I gave up 2 attacks on the first turn. I get 2 attacks because of it, and I gave it up so I could close the door for you fuckers. For you
Well,
to be
that
like,
was your
"All right, let's
decision."
run it." What the fuck is your decision?
Oh my god!
When
And
is
I
you
was
ran-
supposed to,
when
but I was
Deska-
last.
No,
Go
when
ahead and,
Deska's turn went, you even said, "Remember, we gotta close the door."
yeah,
It's like,
close
well, I
the
guess.
door.
Oh, I'm gonna close the door. The 2 weak at the gang, the 2 range guys better stop shooting and turn to close that door. Anywho,
Yeah, give me go ahead and give me MVP votes. We'll pick it
Oh
up next
shoot!
time.
I
We'll see
closed.
if
yeah, no, you just left. That's because like, fuck this, I'm out.
I'll put it in main chat.
maybe your Bard will pop back in next game and help out with that.
Do something.
Bro, I'm trying. I literally got in
Like,
a spot
someone let
where I
me in.
could keep shooting the spellcasters to help you out, and I was gonna try to poison them. So whatever, it doesn't matter.
I think I just
Oh wait,
need.
did you ever resolve that poison for that you gave Lazarus?
We did.
Yeah,
he passed.
so
he passed. So it
if
didn't matter.
he's hit, yeah, he gets the save, and if he makes it, yeah, he's just.
Oh,
unaffected.
gotcha. Okay, JK.
Yeah. If he misses with the attack, then the poison's still.
Then the poison stays on. That's what I. Yeah.
But once he hits, it's just the saving throw, and it's gone. So Deska, I just need a vote from you, I think.
He,
I voted for Arnis.
Wait, did you?
he put
Yeah,
it
he
in name
did.
tag.
I
he
put it
already
in
left
chat
all
because I
20.
closed. I closed.
He was so
Oh,
mad at
so it-
Lazarus.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Well,
it's very funny.
That
gonna go
is,
for
Yes, man.
all right. So there's a tie
I'm
then
not.
between Arnis and Laz. So I need D20 rolls from you two. Fight
But
it.
Arnis voted for Laz, so wouldn't it go to Laz?
I
No,
voted
'cause
for Arnis.
It's still it's still a tie. So
Oh, of course, you two just circle jerk each other. Ah, melee bros.
melee pros. Yeah,
Melee bros for life.
Just
These
give it to
ranged
Arnis.
people.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lazarus!
Hey!
Hey man, you might need that inspiration for what's coming.
Yeah.
Where was that
to
for
get
your
out?
wisdom save, Lazarus? Jesus.
Can I use all my inspiration points for extra damage?
No, you
I have
can't
5.
up your- you could
Oh,
have used it
yeah.
for that wisdom save. but,
Yeah, I am.
At this
I'm
point,
saving up these motherfuckers.
yeah. So you could have used them for the wisdom saves, but yeah, at this point it's too late. So yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah,
ahead and give yourself MVP, which is just the inspiration point.
Yep.
And yeah, I hope everyone had fun, and we'll pick it up next time.
Yeah. Good game.
All
Good
right.
game.
Good game, everyone.
I'm very happy with my new character. Because my old character just improved.
I hope you get to play him and he doesn't die here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I just hope Nathaniel does something unlike some other people.
Alright, fine. I cancel bless. I lose concentration.
Nathaniel,
Yeah.
save me! Get over here now.
I put myself in this situation, but please, somebody get me out of it.
Next turn, I can imagine Nathaniel just appearing like,
Oh wow.
Guys,
Well, like,
how
what are
did
you
this
doing
start?
in
What
the middle
happened
of
here?
Yeah, yeah.
8 people?
Wow, you guys are
Hey,
really
who
great at
closed
getting
the
yourself
door?
surrounded.
Who
Why
closed the door? Yeah.
yeah, Nathaniel's outside trying to get in.
And he's like, open the door.
So Deska, you have to look at it from our point of view. We
I
charged
got
in, you
you.
closed the door, then you hid behind me when I was fighting a knoll.
Well,
Right.
he was
But
shooting
I
at,
didn't
or she,
fire. I
she
was
was
shooting
shooting at
people.
people, though. Yeah. I mean, they were
you
using their
have, you
bows.
have like 4 or 5
Quote,
attacks. I only have the
shooting.
one.
Yeah.
Quote unquote shooting.
I didn't miss.
I'm not involved in this. You guys.
What are
can
you?
yell at
I
each
don't
other.
get
kidding.
this.
I
And
am messing with
we're
you because
not-
I want you to
No.
do better.
I'm just saying, I spent a turn closing the door. I spent a turn casting bless on us. I spent a turn shooting. I've only had 2 turns to
Hey,
attack.
Deska.
I am
Deska.
trying negative reinforcement.
Hey, Deska.
I even give you. Oh, I tried to give you bonus damage.
See if you
Yeah.
can get a little closer, Hit your targets. Kind of what we're looking
I did. Oh, okay, Arnis. Well, let's see how you.
all the
Let's see how
gnolls are
much you
going.
hit without your bless.
Oh!
And also, like, listen, fuck this. I'm tired of these guys arguing. I'm out.
Exactly.
And y'all wonder why Deska's an angsty teen.
I hope everyone on the stream enjoyed the craziness today. Take care.
Have till next week.